खन 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 बचा है रण, आंखों में सबकी ज्वाला है, माहौल बदलने वाला है। आंखों में तीर कमान, योद्धा का इम्तिहान, आओ बनाए आर्चरी को महान।
The storm has arrived.
Rajputana Royals rains fire.
The mighty Marathas charge through thunder.
Prithviraj Yodhas hold their ground.
Chero archers rise from the storm.
But tonight, only one survives. This is it, the final chapter of the Archery Premier League Season 1. The stage is set for one thrilling day featuring both semi-finals and the grand finale. Of course, the first semi-final will be played between Rajputana Royals and the Chero Archers, which will be a rematch of yesterday's opener. And then in the second semi-final of the day, we will see mighty Marathas locking horns with Prithviraj Yodhas, and the teams which win both the matches will obviously face each other in the finale. Well, hello and welcome. I am Surbhi Vaid, and alongside me, of course, I've got Kareem Bashir. And today we've also got Sanjeeva Singh, who's a former Indian player, the current coach of the Indian national team, and also the receiver of Dronacharya and Arjuna Award. Sanjeeva ji, वेलकम टू द शो। सबसे पहली बार हिंदुस्तान में इतने बड़े पैमाने पे आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग हो रही है और आज इस लीग का सबसे बड़ा दिन।
देखिए, सबसे बड़ी बात है ये जो आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग,
आपकी आवाज सब तक पहुंच सके
आज देखिए, आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग पहली बार इतिहास रचा है भारत ने और ये दिल्ली में हो रही है। जो सबसे बड़ी खासियत इस बात की है क्योंकि जो 28 में जो ओलंपिक्स होने वाले हैं वहाँ पे जो हमारे बच्चे खेलेंगे, जो हमारे जूनियर्स खेलेंगे, उनको चांस मिल रहा है आज टॉप आर्चर्स के साथ शूट करने का, वेदर इट्स बैडी एलिसन, वेदर इट्स मेटा गजोस, वेदर इट्स एंड्रे बसेरा। तो वो जो कॉन्फिडेंस उनकी बिल्डिंग हो रही है वो आपके सामने नजर आ रहा है। आज गाथा को देखिए, आप प्रियंश को देखिए, ऑल ऑफ देम, प्रीतिका को देखिए, दे आर डूइंग सो वंडर्स। व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर फियर ऑफ शूटिंग विद द सीनियर्स इज गॉन अवे। अब उनको डर नहीं है, अब वो चाहते हैं कि अब हम कर सकते हैं नेक्स्ट। इसलिए LA28 जो मुकाबला होगा वो इतिहास रचेगा जब हम कंपाउंड और रिकव दोनों में ही पदक जीतेंगे
और उसी की तैयारी चल रही है यहाँ आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग में। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट सेमीफाइनल व्हिच विल बी प्लेड बिटवीन राजपुताना रॉयल्स एंड चेरो आर्चर्स। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट राजपुताना रॉयल्स फर्स्ट। Kareem, they've lost only 2 matches so far and they've stayed on the top of the table. Safe to say that they've been ruthless to their way to the semis.
Yeah, they've lost 2, but 2 in the last 3, let's not forget. Mete and Ankita have performed really well, but the superstars are really Ojas and Ella. They're absolutely flying, and they'll want to be on their very best form tonight. I think that'll be the 4 for the Rajputana Royals.
Yeah, they are most likely to go with the same combination that you mentioned. Now, one thing that has stand out about them, about their archer, is that they've been consistent throughout the season, and today is all about
enjoying. You know, the best part, they're the dancing team. They keep on enjoying.
They do, and I'm sure they've planned their celebration for tonight as well, Kareem.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dance Putana Royals, as we've been calling them. But like I say, watch out for that form. They have dipped a little bit. They've lost 2 of the last 3, and one of them against their opponents this evening.
The key players for them, who would be the key player for them?
So if you look at the Chero Archers, it will be Atanu Das and Matthias Fullerton, because they are the people who are going to. If you look at the Rajputana Royals, it will be Ojas, because he has to. If you look at Compound is shooting 40 out of 40. The persons who are going to make a difference is Atanu Das. That is where he'll. If he's in the limit, if he's shooting correctly, he will give the motivation to the entire team to surge ahead, and that is what happened yesterday. The Chero Archers were able to defeat, not because both the archers. Both the recurve archers were shooting 10 and 9. They were not missing the 10. And that is where that will prove an advantage for the Chero Archers.
Now, you've mentioned about Chero Archers, that Atanu Das would be the key player for them, according to Sanjeeva. But who would it be for the Royals, Kareem?
That's a tough one. I think that Mete has come good in the times that he's needed to. And as Sanjeev said, it's the recurvers that are making the difference because the compounder's hitting so many tens. And on the Chiro Archer side, the start that Matthias has been getting for them has been so critical. Starting with that 10, that sighter is absolutely superb. But I think
So
Mete
that's the
is
reason.
the one.
So what is happening is Matthias takes the lead. He's shooting a perfect 10 because in world number 1 comes in Atanudas, starts the recovery with a 10, and that is what is going to change. That is puts the Rajputana Royals on a defensive because the moment they shoot 2 10s, they are on the defensive. And that is where things will change.
Yeah, things would definitely change, but for whom we don't know. Now, we've spoken about the first semi-final, but let's move on to the second semi-final where Mighty Marathas would be taking on the Prithviraj Yodhas. But let's talk about Mighty Marathas' journey first, Kareem.
Well, look, I mean, I think that you've got to say the Mighty Marathas compounders again performing really well. Mike doing so well, Parneet. But the real difference for me with this team is Diraj because he's shooting last most of the time. He shoots the last arrow and usually has very, very little time. And when Diraj steps up to the line, here he is. He shoots invariably in the gold and usually in the 10. So I think Diraj is the key player for the Mighty Marathas tonight. But they are strong at the moment. For me, they're the ones to beat tonight.
He has been the showstopper for Mighty Marathas, but they've also got Paneet, they've got Mike, they've got Alejandra, all of whom can handle pressure really well. But let's talk about Prithviraj Yodhas as well. Who would
I think
prove
the
to be the
Prithviraj
big guy
Yodhas,
for them?
Abhishek is going to make the difference because Abhishek is a calm. He has participated in so many internationals, won more than 50 international medals. But the showstopper will be Gatha. Why? Because Gatha is the woman who can make the difference. While Abhishek will be starting with a 10, but it's up to Gatha. If she's into her element, and she's been, if you look at hit and miss, she was able to break the tie. So that is where the changes will happen. If she is in the element, then everything is.
Sanjeev, I've got a question for you. This is facts. These are stats, right?
Yeah.
The best average arrow has come from Priyansh, not Abhishek. So if you just went on average arrow across the 10 round-robin matches, surely you'd pick Priyansh.
सी अगर आप देखेंगे आर्चरी का इतिहास तो क्या होता है कि जब हम कंपटीशन खेलते हैं वाइल प्रियंश इज जूनियर वर्ल्ड चैंपियन डूइंग वेरी वेल बट जब हम कंपटीशन खेलते हैं वहां पे आपका नर्व आता है and that is where Abhishek makes a difference because he's very calm under that situation. Gatha is very calm under the situation, so that is going to make the difference.
I agree with you. Experience is going to pay off. Abhishek's playing tonight for sure.
It's nice to see that you've understood what he said in Hindi. Well, Abhishek will handle the pressure well or not, we will find out. But right now, it's time for prediction. फटाफट से अपनी prediction बताइए संजीवा आप पहले.
देखिए, I feel the Chiro Archers and the Mighty Maratha, they were as a great showstopper. They have a chance to be in the finals because a little bit of because the way they have been winning in the last 2 days and they are into the element, so they could make a difference there.
Quickly, Kareem, what's your prediction?
I agree. I'm going to go for the Chiro Archers and the Mighty Marathas to make it through to the final.
Wow, we have both the experts going with the same team. They are predicting that Chiro Archers would be taking on Mighty Marathas in the final. But right now it's time for the first semi-final where Rajputana Royals would be taking on Chiro Archers, and they'll be in action very soon post this short break.
Welcome back to the Munich Sports Complex for the last night of the inaugural APL. We're down to the semi-finals, the Rajputana Royals taking on the Chira Archers. It is a repeat of the last round of the knockout stages, of the pool stages. They face each other now. Only the winner can go through to the grand final here on Super Sunday. Well, let's go straight down to Dubai for the coin toss.
It's time for the playoffs in the Archery Premier League. Let's be honest, over the last 10 days, we have seen an absolute festival of archery with 48 of the best archers, 6 champion teams, but unfortunately, there can be only one champion, and this is the first step towards identifying that champion. For the first semi-final, आपको कप्तानों से परिचय करवा देता हूँ. राजपूताना रॉयल से आई है स्वाति दूधवाल, and it's young Badala Suryahamsini from the Chero Archers who are ready for the coin toss.
Please come forward. Tails, heads. Who's going to toss? Yes, please.
Suryahamsini to call.
Heads.
Heads call किया है? Tails आया है.
Target number 2. We shoot first.
The news from the toss is that it is target number 2 for the Rajputana Royals, but the first shot will come from the Chero Archers. All the best to both the competing teams.
Well, looking on, the Archers from the other teams are getting excited by this. This is a huge matchup here. The Chiro Archers electing to shoot first. The Rajputana Royals going for target number 2. That's been a little bit different through the round robin stages. Out they come, the Chiro Archers. They won last night in a repeat of this match against the team that have ruled supreme. The Chiro Archers come in on form. Otono Das, a huge support in the crowd for both teams here. Matthias Fullerton's been leading the line for the Chiro Archers, but the coach has been leading the line for the Rajputana Royals. Juwanjot Singh Teja, the dancing coach, leading out the dancing athlete Ojas with Mete Gazos, the Tokyo 2020 Olympic champion, playing part of the dancing troupe. This is huge. And running up to the commentary box, excited as he is for this Super Sunday, it's Dubai Sen.
Thank you very much, Kareem. Absolutely. And perhaps that decision at the toss prompted by the fact that last night, when the Chiro Archers won, they were actually firing on target 2. So we know that athletes tend to be a superstitious lot. It's quite possible that the Rajputana Royals, well, they are confident in their abilities, but perhaps they want to go from the other target. Pritika Pradeep, Matthias Fullerton, Katharina Bauer and Atanu Das. That has always been their strongest four, and this is the field in which you want to field your best 11, or rather your best 4, and that's exactly what's happened with the Rajputana Royals too.
Absolutely, Ojas supreme with Mete Gazos and Ella Gibson, the overseas players, starting in the 4, with Ankita Bakat, who has shot absolutely brilliantly.
Yes, it's a tough one to call because Rajputana Royals have been fabulous across this tournament. As we take a look at the subs for Chero Archers, somebody like Sahil Jadhav, who has a bit of an injury, so he may not really come on. But young Surya Hamsini, she's been quite good in limited opportunities. Rajputana Royals have so much of depth. You have seen Basanti, Sachin, Prathamesh and Swati all do so well.
Yeah, Prathamesh is most likely to come on, but only if Ojas is under fire. He has not seemed like that. He's been well up for it today. And Otanu Das's wife in the crowd right at the beginning, watching on from the other team, didn't make it through.
Yes, now her hopes will, of course, be with the Chiro Archers. Herself, it could be said to be her home team. She comes from Jharkhand and has trained practically all her life at the Tata Academy right there. But this is going to be a great encounter. Everybody is here. If you are anywhere around the Yamuna Sports Complex, तो जरूर आ जाइए, क्योंकि यही है वो मुकाबले जहां से हमें पता चलेगा कि पहले आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग के विजेता कौन होंगे. आज इतिहास से हम केवल 2 कदम या 3 कदम दूर हैं और पहले कदम का पहला कदम अब लेने वाले हैं Matthias Fullerton.
Big start required, and Matthias has been delivering throughout.
He gets a 10. It's absolutely brilliant from Matthias Fullerton, and now it's up to Ojas Deotale. Starts with a 10. Absolutely perfect from Ojas as well. Chero Archers have used this tactic in the last few matches and it has worked for them, with Otanu coming immediately after.
Yeah, he's invariably shot a 9 with his first arrow. A little bit of a flinch there. Oh, but well worth the wait.
And now the other outstanding performer for the Rajputana Royals, the best of the compound women archers in terms of her average shots. Ella Gibson has been resplendent in this tournament. And she starts with a perfect shot right into the neck of the spider, so to speak. Pritika will want to pull away. It does start with a 9. It's not a bad 9 at all, but just the first numerical advantage potentially now could come to Rajputana Royals with Ankita going in.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity already in this semi-final. Ankita on the line. Paris 2024 Olympian. Bangs it into the 9 as well. So all square.
Katharina Bauer. It does clip the 10.
That puts huge pressure on Mete Gazos. He has delivered throughout. Look at the eyes of the pocket rocket. Supreme. And Mete goes into the 9. So a mini advantage at the halfway stage for the Chero Archers.
Yeah, opportunity. Pritika Pradeep. The emerging starlet. She has been quite good right through this tournament. She gets a 9-2. तो यहाँ पे मौका है. Rajputana Royals वापसी कर सकते हैं. Ojas has been so good ever since coming on as a substitute a couple of nights ago. Oh, he gets the 10. That is absolutely fabulous.
Talking to him on the way over from the hotel, and he said he had to rest his voice. I think it was for that scream.
I can promise you that's been the case with most of these teams. Sharing a room just next to Sachin Gupta from the Rajputana Royals, who turns out is a fabulous guitarist and a singer as well, but he was apologizing because his voice has gone hoarse from all the shouting and the cheering. What a shot this is now from Ella Gibson. This first set already seeing some high quality archery from both teams.
Really important 10 required here from Matthias Fullerton. Oh, nails it. Absolutely nails it.
What a start this is. 68-58. Not a single one which could be said to have missed by a significant margin. High quality, intensity. One of the best rivalries. And she gets a 10 as well. It's all square, 68 apiece.
And yet again, it comes down to the recurve men. Not much time for Otanu. Gets it out of the... Oh, what a performance from Otanu Das. Less than 10 seconds to shoot that arrow.
Can Mete match it? His first shot was a 9. And this time he gets a 10 as well. What a start this is to the semi-finals. Zabardast. बहुत लाजवाब आर्चरी दोनों ही टीमों से. Chero Archers laying down the law, but then matched perfectly by the Rajputana Royals as well. It's 78 points apiece, and that means that the first set has been shared between the two teams. It's the team in blue and the team in yellow splitting points for the first set. We'll be right back with the second set after a short break. History in the making. Final day of the first Archery Premier League, and what a first set we've had from the two teams. Rajputana Royals and Chero Archers, nothing to separate the two, 78 apiece. Kareem, this is the perfect start to what is a historic evening.
Absolutely fantastic as the ambassadors and the backers of the Prithviraj Yodas look on. They're coming out for the next semi-final. It is a hugely exciting evening. One set point apiece as Matthias Fullerton gets the second set underway. He is the true leader of this team for me because he sets the precedent at the beginning of each set.
The other male compounder comes in now, Ojas Deotale, the 23-year-old from Nagpur. His parents in attendance across the last two nights, and they've got to be pleased with what they're seeing thus far. Terrific, terrific. Otanu goes to 9. Just a glimpse there. Priorly, the brand ambassador, now co-owner, the Bollywood star himself, Randeep Hooda, whose team, Prithviraj Yodhas, will be in action in the next game.
Ella Gibson, important shot for her to put the Royals in charge here. I know it's early days, but these 10s from the compounders are now a must.
Yeah, Ojas taking all his responsibilities very well. Not just the first shot, but also cheering on for his teammates, which is so important in a context and a format like this. Now Prithika, high pressure shot, and she nails it. She gets it absolutely perfect. Bahut badhiya Prithika se.
So Ankita, again with the chance of putting the Royals in the lead. A 9 high, that's what she shot with the first arrow of the first set. So consistent, and she looks calm. She knows why that's gone into the 9. Now, the pocket rocket from Germany, Katharina Bauer.
Katharina gets possibly onto 9. I don't think that has clipped. So this is an opportunity yet again for the Royals to pull ahead a little bit. Shot from Mete. Now it's a 1-point advantage. But we saw Archers getting ahead but not being able to close it out in the first set.
Nice stuff from Pratika at 9, but it does leave space for the Royals to pull away. They could potentially still be level here.
Ojas has rarely missed. It's a long draw, but he has clipped the 10. It is on the line. It will be a 10. So that will bring them ahead now, the Rajputana Royals. Katharina Bauer power propels Archers onto another 10 as well.
She's hit form at the right time, that is for sure. But Ella Gibson on the line has been perfect so far.
Oh, what a shot. Ella as well. Marvella gets it bang on target. Last two shots to come. Fullerton and Otanu can get 10s apiece. That is not the problem, but they need the Royals to also miss. It's a 10 to begin with. Only an 8-point advantage though. Ankita with a crucial shot here. Wants to give some space to Mete.
Yeah, big pressure on this shot. Oh, that is superb from her. Time was against her. You could see her teammates saying, we haven't got much time. You need to be quick with this shot. Otanu really could do with a 10 here to put some pressure on the final arrow for the Royals.
He does exactly that, but it's an opportunity to put this set to bed for Mete Gazoz. Anywhere on the golden ring will do. That's exactly what he'll have his eyes on. He gets a 10! Spot on, bang on, right in the eye of the spider. The Rajputana Royals claim the first outright set. And it's a 3-1 lead now for the toppers, table toppers, Rajputana Royals, looking to avenge their defeat from last night. अब 3-1 से आगे सेट पॉइंट्स के मामले में राजपूताना रॉयल्स, दूसरा सेट में 79 अंक उनके नाम। लेंगे छोटा सा ब्रेक और लौटेंगे तीसरे सेट के साथ। पेस सेटर्स थे लीग स्टेजेस में, और इस सेमीफाइनल मुकाबले में भी आगे आ चुके हैं राजपूताना रॉयल्स. And what clinching that second set has meant is that now they are potentially just one set win away from the big finale. And doesn't Ojas Devtale know it, Kareem?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant performance from them. They took a warm-up set. I mean, let's face it, they both shot 78s there. But the Rajputana Royals needed a 79 to win the second set, and that is exactly what they've done. It is now all down to the Chira Archers and Matthias Fullerton to get this next set underway with a 10. It is critical they put pressure on the Royals right from the start.
Starts with a 10. It's a perfect start. Rajputana Royals have shot second in all of the sets thus far, but they've done it so beautifully, and they've also had to climb back in that first set. Were down, but did have a lead in the second, which they made good. Got a perfect 40 in the second circle, and here they've picked up 10 to begin with. It's an outstanding start. It's 10 points apiece between the Royals and the Archers. Nine here from Otanu. Ella Gibson. Oh, just goes wide of the 10 mark. She's a bit confused as well. She thought it was a perfect release.
This opens the door now. If Pratika can get it into the 10, the Archers are going to have a big chance in this third set. Oh, she's clipped the line. She's got it. And the Archers have snuck into the lead potentially here.
Yeah, I like her body language as well. Just inquiring from one of her senior colleagues. And then once she was assured that it was a 10, just walked away. Now this is 9 from Ankita. So it's a 1-point advantage. बढ़त है Chiro Archers के पास. फायदा उठाना चाहेंगे.
Katarina Bauer, she's coming to form at the right time. Can she hold her nerve right here? That is a huge arrow from the German. The Chira Archers are fighting back immediately.
She likes this opposition. Her best performance, 76 out of 80. That was in match number 5 against the Rajputana Royals. It's a 9 from Mete Gazos. So now the opportunity has opened up. It's a 2-point advantage for Chiro Archers with Pritika stepping up. Massive moment this, especially if she gets a 10. It's just wide of 10, I would think. It is a 9. But it's still an 11-point advantage. Pressure on Ojas. Has to fire and get that 10 yet again.
He's not missed it so far. 2023 world champion on the line. Into the middle of the target. Oh! Not only superb off the line, but brilliant, brilliant on it.
Oh, Katharina used to have a fan club, but now Ojas has one to rival it. It's on the right side of where we are sitting. This has gone into 9. It's still a little bit of an advantage, but chipping away at that, and the possibility of doing so comes to Ella Gibson. Massive, massive shot. Even a draw will keep the Archers alive, but a draw will inch Royals further towards that final. Massive arrow now coming up from the eye of the tiger.
Yeah, the Great Dane, Matthias Fullerton on the line. Oh, beauty of a shot as well. Under pressure, he's keeping the Chira Archers honest here.
Ice cool but brilliant. And now 11 seconds left for the Chiro Archers for the last shot, which will come from Otanu. But Ankita can ratchet up the pressure. She does so. It's beautifully done. It's another 10-pointer. Huge, huge shot for Otanu. Has to get a 10 to keep his team alive.
Is he going to be thinking, oh, Mete's going to get a 10 here, Mete's going to get a 10. It's gone into the 8 for Otanu. He didn't have time to think about it. The clock wasn't in his favour, but it isn't in Mete's either.
Just needs a 9 to win it. He gets a 10. Rajputana Royals go through without dropping a set, sharing one, and then coming back and winning 2 successive ones. Cue the celebrations. Rajputana Royals के नर्तक ही नहीं बल्कि उनके खिलाड़ी भी जबरदस्त नाचेंगे. और धूम मचाएंगे, क्योंकि पहले फाइनलिस्ट हमें मिल चुके हैं आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग के, and they belong to the team which has set the pace all the way through in this competition. It's been a fabulous night yet again from the Rajputana Royals.
Absolutely brilliant from them. They were behind in that set. They had to fight back. It all came down to the clock, and now look at on the line. It's absolutely brilliant. Ojas and Mete celebrating with the fallen team, the Chero Archers. But boy, oh boy, they did well just to make it to the four, and they put up one heck of a fight.
Yeah, look at that. 3 sets, and they still managed to score 230. That's a very reasonable number. That's close to 77 per set. And that you would say is a par score, but not enough on the night against Rajputana Royals. We were wondering if the fact that they've lost 2 out of their last 3 matches may have affected their recent form, but that's definitely not the case. Mete Gazos only needed a 9, but he got it straight into a 10. And it's been a superlative performance from all 4. We saw Ankita Bhakat also coming up with some big shots. She did miss one in the first set, but apart from that, she was close to flawless. And what can one say of the likes of Ojas Deotale, Mete Gazos and Ella Gibson? They have been fantastic right through this tournament.
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I actually picked the Chero Archers tonight, but the Rajputana Royals were fabulous. And this is all about the APL of 2025. The 2 teams coming together at the end. Despite their defeat, the Chero Archers enjoying themselves out there. They'll be happy to have made the 4, but the Royals are in the 2.
Yeah, what a story it was, the way that the Chero Archers came back into the final. But we have the first confirmed finalists. Rajputana Royals will now await the winner of the second semi-final, which will be between the Mighty Marathas and the Prithvi Raj Yodhas, where Mighty Marathas, of course, have won successive matches against the Prithvi Raj Yodhas. Rajputana Royals, fabulous on the night. And terrific yet again. Rajputana Royals. Ojas wants his moment with that celebration. It's a famous celebration, isn't it, from one of his teammates?
Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Here we go. There you go. The trademark Mete Gazos celebration is now shared with the Rajputana Royals. Fantastic stuff.
Yes, some creative artwork with Virendra Sachdeva, the Secretary General of the Archery Association of India, also part of that poster. But this has been a fantastic organization, and many congratulations to Rajputana Royals for making the finals. Let's head over to Surbhi Vaid.
क्या बेहतरीन शुरुआत हुई है आज के दिन की. दिन का पहला मुकाबला, पहला सेमीफाइनल जहां जीत दर्ज की राजपुताना रॉयल्स ने और बन गए हमारे पहले फाइनलिस्ट. एंड आई हैव गॉट विद मी Mete and Ojas. Now Mete, I've seen that Ojas has taught you a lot of dance moves, and I've got both of you here, so I've got to take advantage of this opportunity. Let's start with the dancing celebration first. You have to do it, come on.
Like this.
Wow, now that we've got the perfect start.
Always, thank you. All the matches before matches, Ojas sent some figures, the group, WhatsApp group, and we always try. And after the practice field, and we tried how to be dancing after winning, and
Yeah, you've learned all the
he's
dance moves.
star, he's star.
He is the star. Ojas, एनर्जी की बात तो हम हमेशा करते हैं, वो दिखती है, इतना एनिमेटेड रहते हो, लेकिन जब आपके हाथ में एरो होता है, जब बारी होती है शूट करने की, इतना इतनी कामनेस दिखती है, इतना कंपोजर दिखता है, उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
जब मैं एंकर पे होता हूँ, मतलब एंकर से पहले, तब मैं खुद को यही बताता हूँ कि ओजस दिखाना है खुद को कि क्या है और सबको दिखाना है. और उसके बाद मतलब जो एनर्जी होती है मेरे में तो है, बट बाकी जितने भी लोग हैं वो लोग जो एनर्जी दे रहे हैं, तो बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है खेलने में, मज़ा आ गया.
सब में एनर्जी आपने भर दी, लेकिन थोड़ी सी एनर्जी बना के रखनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि अब इसके बाद सबसे बड़ा मुकाबला इस टूर्नामेंट का, द फाइनल. उसके लिए एनर्जी बचा रहे हो, एंड किसको देखना चाहते हो फाइनल में अपने सामने?
अब मैं ऐसा कोई प्रेडिक्शन नहीं करूँगा, बट जो बेस्ट टीम होगी वही फाइनल्स में होगी, और हम ये करेंगे कि बेस्ट टीम ही जीते, क्योंकि इतना अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे रह के, और इतनी लोग आ रहे हैं, सब कुछ देख रहे हैं, तो मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि आर्चरी एक सक्सेसफुल प्लेटफॉर्म पे जा रही है और
बिल्कुल जारी, और इस लीग के साथ और आगे जाएगी. Well, that's it from here, but it's time for a short break. Don't go anywhere as the semi-final 2 is coming your way post this short break.
Well, a brilliant start to Super Sunday here at the inaugural APL. Rajputana Royals bossing it against the Chiro Archers, winning 5-1 to make it through to the final. Who will they face? Will it be the mighty Marathas or the Prithviraj Yodas? Before we get to that match, let's go down to Dubai on the shooting line for the coin toss.
दूसरा सेमीफाइनल आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का. दो ऐसी टीमें जिनके लिए बहुत उम्दा सीजन रहा है और इतिहास रचने से केवल 2 कदम दूर हैं. आज ये पहला कदम कौन सी टीम तय करेगी ये जल्द ही पता चलेगा, लेकिन सबसे पहले तैयार हैं हम टॉस के लिए. माइटी मराठा से हैं हमारे पास परफेक्ट परनीत कौर और साथ साथ युवा खिलाड़ी कृष कुमार फ्रॉम द पृथ्वीराज योद्धास, द लोकल टीम फ्रॉम न्यू दिल्ली. सो लेट्स हैव द कॉइन टॉस.
Please come. This is the head and this is the tail.
कृष कॉल करेंगे या कृष स्पिन करेंगे?
I choose tails.
टेल्स कॉल किया है, हेड्स आया है.
I will choose the target number 2.
We'll shoot first.
तो चलिए, फिलहाल टॉस से यही खबर है कि टारगेट नंबर 2 चूज किया है पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ने, एंड द फर्स्ट शॉट विल कम फ्रॉम द माइटी मराठास हु हैव अ 2-0 लीड इन टर्म्स ऑफ हेड टू हेड. आज क्या होगा वो सबसे अहम.
Thanks to Bayern. So the mighty Marathas shooting first. The Prithviraj Yodas, who have their work cut out for them tonight, will shoot on target number 2. And that means coming out first will be the team in orange, the mighty Marathas. They were second in the table through the round robin. And they come out and they are pumping. They are ready for this. Panikar and Mike Schlosser leading the line. I think they'll be in the starting lineup along with Alejandro Valencia and Diraj Bomadevara. Here come the Prithviraj Yodas, the home team based here in Delhi, or the franchise is at least. Abhishek Verma looks like he's going to start. They've gone with experience. Andrea Becerra from Mexico, one of the overseas players, is very likely to be in the lineup, as is Matias Grande. Well, it's time for the athlete introductions. And just in time, the Bayern's got back to the commentary box.
Thank you so much, Kareem. Yes, looking forward to this. This is going to be a high-quality encounter. Parneet Kaur, Mike Schlusser, Bomadevara De Dheeraj, as well as Alejandra Valencia in play for the mighty Marathas. This is their strongest four. And we were debating earlier, weren't we, especially in the pre-show, whether Abhishek Verma could have made way for Priyansh, but they have gone with the experience of the man who has frankly been a little bit of a leader in this Prithviraj Yodhas team. And let's not forget, if this goes down to a shoot-off, then you're the man you want.
Yeah, it certainly is. I'm not that surprised they've gone with experience here. Abhishek, as you say, the leader of the team. That special moment when Andrea was struggling with her release aid, Abhishek was so sharp to jump in and give his release aid. It was a great shot from Andrea that followed as well, but probably because of the calmness. Sitting on the bench for the Yodhas, Shende, Kumar, Salve and Priyansh. We may see Priyansh if Abhishek is not performing at his very, very best.
Support for the mighty Marathas, but it is overwhelmingly going to be in favor of the Prithviraj Yodhas because they are the home side in all respects this evening at the Yamuna Sports Complex. बड़ा मुकाबला, कड़ा मुकाबला, और इस मैच का विजेता फाइनल में खेलेगा राजपूताना रॉयल्स के खिलाफ. बहुत ऐतिहासिक और बहुत अहम पहला तीर. Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser starts with 10, just clipping the line.
He had to work hard to get that 10. A lot of Pokwando there from him to pull that one up.
And incredibly fast as well, because he took just 10 seconds. That's a huge advantage, considering this was a 10 as well, but 16 seconds taken up by Abhishek Verma.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I don't think we've seen Mike shoot that quickly before, giving Parneet an awful lot of time here.
She gets a 10 as well. Zabardast shuruat. Now Andrea Maya Becerra with Abhishek just behind. Oh, it's a 10 as well. It's neck and neck between these two teams. Nothing to separate in the start. It's 20-20 after the first two shots.
She's not happy with that, and that is why.
Yeah, dropping down to 27, an early error. A bit of breathing room here for young Gatha Khadke. She gets a 10, what a start! She's been the only one in the 8 archers, or the 16 archers that have started these semi-finals, whose average arrow has been below 9 so far in this tournament. But what a time to step up. Speaking of stepping up, this is 9 from Dheeraj.
Yeah, the sighter from Alejandro into the 7, so that's not a bad 9 from Dheeraj. Here is Matias Grande, the Aztec arrow.
It's a 10. It's a perfect rotation from the Prithviraj Yodhas. No disputing that. He is the absolute champion of the shoot-off. Abhishek Verma, 2 shots, 2 hits. And in fact, the Yodhas, 2 shoot-offs and 2 victories, while Marathas have had just 1 and they lost that, despite the fact that Schlusser was able to pull off his shot.
Abhishek Verma, steady hand on the tiller here. A 10 would be supreme for the Yodhas. He was happy with that straight away. Coming off the line fast as well. Got to keep an eye on that time.
Yeah, it's a substantial advantage. Because of two shots from the recovers from mighty Marathas, just falling a little below the mark. Oh, this is perfect yet again from Parneet.
Every single shot now so important. They will be feeling the pressure here, the Yodhas.
Yeah, it is 60-56. Maya Becerra. Nick gets this in. That's another perfect shot. Are we headed for that kind of history?
Oh, don't. The compounders both going perfect, the Yodas and the Mighty Marathas. Alejandro Valencia on the line.
Gets 9, that goes up now to 65. 2 shots left still for the Prithviraj Yodhas at 60.
15-year-old World Championship Youth Team Bronze goes into the 9. It's more than enough.
It is, but we are allowed to be a bit greedy up here in the commentary box. It's a much easier sport from here.
Absolutely. Dhiraj going 9-9 in the first set. So this one is up for grabs. A 6 enough for Matias Grande. He's taking his time here. Is he going to get this out of the bow? Does, just about in time, and I think our clock maybe just a little bit ahead of the clock on the venue, and that is why we had the clock running down, but that clearly went out of the bow before the buzzer went off for a 2-0 lead and a 78. That is a big margin.
It's a statement. It's a good team, Prithviraj Yodhas, and they have been warming up to the task in recent times. 78-74 for the first set. And the Bhangra dancer is really having a lot of fun because that's how it has turned out. 78 और 74 पहले सेट में दोनों टीमों के लिए, यानी 2 सेट पॉइंट्स पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के खेमे में दूसरे सेट के साथ लौटेंगे एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद. शुरुआत बढ़िया रही है. माइटी मराठास बनाम पृथ्वीराज योद्धास. इससे पहले दोनों मुकाबले मराठास के नाम, लेकिन फिलहाल इस सेमीफाइनल में where it all boils down to this particular night, it has been the Prithviraj Yodhas who have brought their A game to the fore. 78, more than good enough against a team which scored 74, and that's why, Kareem, imperative now for the Mighty Marathas to raise their level for the second set.
Absolutely, and there's no doubt that they will, because they've been behind before through the round robin and come back, and they've got to come back from 74 because that's just not a good enough score with the quality of the field out there. The other thing about the Prithviraj Yodhas though, and I said this in the pre-show, they've been a bit up and down. They need to keep this consistency. 78 is a great score in the first set. If they can stay up there, the Mighty Marathas are going to be in trouble. Here's Mighty Mike on the line to start set number 2.
Yeah, across 8 matches or 8 sets which these two teams have faced against each other, this was the first outright set won by the Prithviraj Yodhas against the Mighty Marathas. So it's a team which has been dominated by the opposition, but this is their night perhaps. Abhishek taking his time, but usually that's a good sign. He's got a 9 though this time around. Little opening, but still very early days in the second set for the Mighty Marathas.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that all the way through, but these early 9s do present an opportunity, and as the arrows go in, the pressure goes up. And so Pani getting a 10 really does give the Mighty Marathas the advantage here. Pressure on the Yodhas now.
Andrea Maya Becerra. She has been in 6th position among the female compounders, but that does include a few players who've probably only had the odd appearance. So among the regulars, I would say perhaps the fourth best. But this is Alejandra Valencia, has a chance to push this advantage further ahead for Mighty Marathas, and she does. She clips the 10 quite comfortably.
She's another one that's warmed into the competition, very much like Katarina Bauer. She's got better as the competition's gone on.
Yeah, just yesterday, her best performance, 78 out of 80 possible points against the Kakatiya Knights. 10 from Gatha Khadke. The 15-year-old has definitely been stepping up. We do keep mentioning her age, and it's perhaps a little impolite to do so, but it's also to emphasize just how good she is and how much better she can become.
Diraj hitting the 10. Yeah, I mean, look, Gatha is an absolute superstar at 15. She is right up there in the world rankings at the senior level, in the top 100. Challenging. And so is Matias Grande. The Aztec Arrow won gold at the Hyundai Archery World Cup in Madrid this season to book his place at the World Cup final, which happens next weekend in China, Nanjing.
Mike Schlosser is also a part of that, so he'll be looking forward to some repeated silverware. But that's a great shot. Mighty Marathas really keeping their consistency going in this second set. A must-win set in many respects, because we haven't seen too many teams come back from 4-0 down and win. In fact, the last time it happened, the Mighty Marathas were at the receiving end of that. That was when Rajputana Royals came back and won by that phenomenal tie-break just a couple of nights ago. 10 from Parneet. In fact, a 9.
So just like that, all square. And now, slight advantage to the Yodars because they're shooting first, but Andrea Maya Becerra goes into the 9 as well.
Yeah, 2 shots left. Alejandra Valencia with this shot. Significant one, and she nails it absolutely. Mighty Marathas have given themselves some room and ample of time as well now for Dheeraj. There's 15 seconds. He's been getting some of those shots away in 10 seconds. And this looks like it could be Mighty Marathas set to pretty much pick up. It's a 10 from Gatha. She's done her bit. Now it's down to Dheeraj. Get a 9 and put this out of reach for the Yodhas. Or better still, go for 10. He gets a 10. Second set goes the Mighty Marathas' way.
And I think he needed that 10 because I've actually got the Yodars down on 68. So I think they have got one of those 9s as a 10. But the set's definitely gone, and a 9 from Mateus to finish off, and we're all square. This is a thriller.
Yes, what a comeback. We spoke about Marathas needing to raise their game, and how well have they done it. 79, remember, is the record, and they have equaled it. It has been seen several times, but this time it's enough for Mighty Marathas to pick up 2 set points. 2 set points apiece. तीसरे सेट के साथ लौटेंगे एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद. Yodhas literally means warriors, and there is a theme song which you would have heard, Kareem, over and over again, not just at the venue but also in our broadcast. And there's one line there, Yodha ka imtihan, which means it's an examination for the Yodhas. And I think that fairly sums up what's about to happen in this third set.
Well, of course, I knew that after the Hindi lessons you've been giving me, but yeah, no, it is a fair summary of the situation. The Mighty Marathas were supreme in that last set. 79 from them, and it's Mike Schlosser on the line. Can they continue the form here in set number 3? And Mike starts off with a 10.
Yeah, we've all absolutely loved that wheeling away celebration of his. And he gets a chance to exhibit that very early in the third set. Abhishek has to fire likewise. He gets a 10 as well.
He wasn't completely happy with that. That shows the perfectionism of the archers. They want not just a 10, but they want it delivered with the perfect process.
Ab Mansa Punjab ki 20 varshia Parneet Kaur. What a superstar she has been as well over the last 10-11 days. Gets a 9, just dropping a little lower.
Well, we've seen this. The first drop point means that the other team have taken advantage. Becerra could get a 10 here and put the Yodas in charge, and she does just that, and the grouping is great. Those two compounders maybe just thinking about tinkering their sights just a little bit to pull them across to the right and a little bit more central over to Alejandra Valencia.
Yeah, over to recurve. These are two teams which haven't experimented too much with that order. This goes a little high, but it's still in the 9, so that's good enough for the moment. Massive arrow for Gatha. If she gets a 10, then it puts Prithviraj Yodhas in a very good position early in the set.
And she's only dropped 1 point so far, so we're expecting 10s from her now. A big fist bump there from Matthias Grande, but it's into the 9. Perhaps as much about trying to keep her spirits up. A 9 is okay, Gatha.
जी हाँ, बस एक ही अंक का फासला. धीरज के अगर आप बो को देखें तो तिरंगे के कलर्स उसमें हैं, बहुत खूबसूरत वो. It's got the colors of the Indian tricolor. It's orange on top, it's saffron on top, it's white in the middle and green at the base. That's a lovely personal touch which all these archers bring. That's a 10er. Beautiful from Yodhas, and now they have a 2-point advantage midway through.
Clear 2-point advantage as well. I don't think there's any doubt about those 3 9s from the Mighty Marathas. Only Mikey with a 10 in that first rotation. He's back up on the shooting line.
Tension writ large on the faces at the back. Bhajan Kaur in particular looking very anxious. But she needn't, because Mike Schlosser isn't going to miss too many. Now a chance to restore that 2-point advantage. Guruji, Abhishek. Taken his time, but he's also found the target.
And that group remains incredibly tight from the compounders on the Yodhas side.
And it's been good time management from the Yodhas in this set as well. 3 shots to go, 45. Now 23 seconds for 2 shots coming up for the Marathas. And they are the team under pressure. This set looks like it is tilting inexorably in terms of the Yodhas.
Yeah, if Andrea Maya Becerra gets a 10 here, I think the Yodas have got this one in the bag. Long hold though from the Mexican. Again, worth the wait, but look at the clock. 27 seconds left.
Yeah, 2 important shots. Cannot afford to drop a point. Alejandra Valencia goes into 9, cannot clip the 10. It's a 6-point advantage only with a shot in hand for the Yodhas.
Yeah, if Gatha can get a 9 here, and I fancy her to do it after the 9 before, she could get a 10 in fact. And she does move it inside for the 10 from that outside 9, and now the pressure is off a little bit for Matthias Grande. Dhiraj will want a 10 to set himself up for the next set and doesn't have enough time to get himself ready. So now a huge opportunity.
Plenty of time as well, enough time to draw, hold anchor and release here for Matthias Grande, and he gets a 9. That's good enough for the moment. इस बार 78 अंक Yodhas के नाम, and this match is bouncing around like a yo-yo, isn't it? Just like those dancers.
What a match this is. It's absolutely electric. 78, 77, 78 from the Yodhas. 78, 76 the second set, and that is a brilliant comeback. 4-2 for the Yodhas. It's time for a short break.
4-2 की बढ़त इस सेमीफाइनल में एक बार ऐसा हुआ है that Prithviraj Yodhas have pulled ahead and the mighty Marathas have climbed their way back into this. This really is a street fight, isn't it? Of course, it's a sport with a lot less violence, but that's the imagery one gets, that it's pretty much both teams pulling each other down and looking to just reach that finish line through to the final.
Yeah, I mean, this is a proper battle here. The two teams shooting absolutely their socks off. But the pressure's showing a little bit for the mighty Marathas. 2 sets where they've shot 74. And that, in the context of the quality we've got here, just isn't enough. So, 4-2 lead for the Yodhas. The mighty Marathas must win this set. The Yodhas can afford to draw it.
Yeah, and they definitely need Dheeraj to step up. Dheeraj has been a little subpar. He's been, before today, the best recover among the men. An average arrow of 9.37, 637 out of 680 possible points. And 2 matches where he's managed 78, but today he's already dropped a few. Here's Shlusa. Starts with 10. Abhishek is quick to get onto the mark as well.
Guruji, as he's been nicknamed, the master. Brilliant from him into the X-ring, and that's a confidence boosting shot from Abhishek for the rest of the team.
Yeah, one of a clutch of archers who hail from Delhi or adjoining areas and who are very good at indoor circuit as well. In fact, Abhishek, the winner of the GT Open in 2024, and there's also been similar victories for the likes of Sachin. Even Aman has been one of the regulars on that circuit. 19-10 at the moment for the Marathas. Bethera with a chance to pull ahead. And she's not going to miss it. The compounders have been phenomenal, but tonight, Karim, the difference has been the recovers have also backed them up beautifully so far for the Yodhas.
Yeah, I think you've got it. They've been absolutely superb, the compounders for the Yodhas. They've just dropped 2 points throughout the 4 sets so far. Alejandra in to the middle again, proving that she's continued to improve her form. She started the match a little bit slowly, giving the Yodhas that opportunity to steal the points. Agatha as well, another fabulous performer, dropping just 2 points so far herself.
Gets it to 9 for the moment, that's good enough. Her overall average arrow has been 8.7 before tonight, but she has managed an average of 9 or more in 6 out of the 9 appearances. So there has been consistency, but there have been some errors as well. No errors this time from Dheeraj. We did ask him to step up. He has delivered. Now the pressure on Grande has to get a 10 to keep them at pace at the halfway mark in this 4th set. Oh, is that a 9? Perhaps just about clipping the line, but it might have to be revisited. Has been given as an 8 provisionally. Opportunity for the Marathas.
Yeah, I've got that as a 9. I felt it clipped the line, and look, Mikey is now bellowing when he releases the arrow. That arrow is nowhere near the target 70 meters away when he knows it's gone into the 10.
We know these teams love a shoot-off. Together they have accounted for 3 of the 5 we have seen so far, and this one could also be heading that way. If the 2 set points go the way of the mighty Marathas, then we have the first ever shoot-off in a qualification or a knockout match in the Archery Premier League. Can Parneet keep us on course? Absolutely she can. 59 for the mighty Marathas. This is heading towards that squeaky bum time.
It certainly is. The pressure is on now. Every single arrow, Maya on the line. Mexican missile delivers. Bang on target.
They need an error or 2 from the mighty Marathas. A low score from either one of Alejandra or Dheeraj can just bring them back into it. Yodhas only need to tie this set, remember. That's 10. That's 10. It's just clipped it. Mike Schlusser was a little tense when it flew out, but once it made contact with the 10 ring, he was overjoyed.
Oh, I'm nervous for Gata here. She needs a 10. Oh, brilliant from the 15-year-old. Absolutely stunning. One of the stars of the inaugural APL for sure.
Pressure? What pressure, Mr. Bashir? This has dropped into 9, but that should be good enough, provided there isn't a recount, which might help, provided Grande gets a 10 here.
I got that 8 as a 9, so I think we have to wait on this one. Matthias needs a 10 though. And that looks to me like it's gone.
It is a 9, so we are headed to a shoot-off. We will soon know, but this looks like it is headed to a shoot-off. It's a 78-77, but in fact it's a 10, that last shot. So there might be a recount. We are not sure yet about the outcome of this. The teams also look a little bit anxious. Mighty Marathas भी थोड़े से तनाव में जरूर हैं. फिलहाल उन्हें provisionally 78 मिले हैं और दूसरी टीम को 77. But Kareem also believes that that could be upgraded to 78.
I think it is. I've got to be honest with you. The 8-star is one that's going to go for a measure, and everyone's looking on. You can see the tension. I think the Yodars are looking pretty happy with this at the moment. And if you look on the other side of the shooting line, there, they don't look so happy.
Well, they're going in. They're going in for that high five. In fact, it has been called in favor of the Prithviraj Yodhas. It is a tied set. So the home side have made it through to the final. That 8, which was provisionally marked an 8, has been upgraded to a 9. And we have the second finalist as well. Kareem was right, as always, but he was only right with one of the two predictions today. Or did you go for a Marathas and Chero Archers final, did you?
I did. So, all wrong there, but got the arrow right there. Beautiful stuff. What a match that was. 5-3 from the Yodars. They have beaten the form team for me.
Yeah, Mighty Marathas ki bhi bahut taarif honi chahiye. What a campaign they've had. Finished second on the points table and were so consistent for much of it. The first team which really pushed the other team to the limit, Rajputana Royals. But remember, Prithviraj Yodhas were the team who upset them, beat them 6-0. And they have momentum going on their side. They did lose last night, but that was when they made a slew of changes and lost 6-0 to the Chola Chiefs. But otherwise, it has been a consistent upturn in form from the team in black and red. Abhishek is insisting that the Mighty Marathas join in the celebrations as well. And that's been the spirit of this Archery Premier League, Kareem, isn't it?
Yeah, leading from the line now, Abhishek Verma. It will be disappointing for the Mighty Marathas for sure, but they have delivered a huge amount of entertainment, and we are going to get their celebration here.
Absolutely. The Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj celebration joined in by the team from Delhi as well. A lovely touch of national integration, which is what sport is meant to do. It is supposed to bring everybody together, and how it has brought this archery family together across the last few weeks. Few days actually, but it's felt like weeks, Kareem.
Yeah, 11 days of competition has been fantastic. We have got the final laid up. Mighty Marathas getting undone by the Prithviraj Yodhas. 5-3. The Yodhas make the final. Well, they'll face the team that have reigned supreme throughout this APL, the Rajputana Royals.
Yeah, it just boils down to that one game. Anything could happen, but for the moment, it's a happy finish to both the Rajputana Royals as well as the Prithviraj Yodhas. Commiserations for Chero Archers and Mighty Marathas, but Prithviraj Yodhas through to the final. A couple of their stars are ready with Surbi.
क्या कमाल का मुकाबला देखने मिला है हमें दूसरे सेमीफाइनल में. हर 2 मिनट में हालात बदल रहे थे, जज्बात बदल रहे थे, लेकिन अंत में जीत दर्ज की है पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ने और बन गए हमारे दूसरे फाइनलिस्ट. एंड आई हैव गॉट विद मी गुरुजी Abhishek Verma and also Andrea. Andrea, congratulations. You guys have made it to the finals.
Yes, we're really happy and we're excited for the next match.
Yeah, we are all excited for the finale, Guruji. अब आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी, जिस तरह से मैंने बताया कि हालात बदल रहे थे, जज्बात बदल रहे थे, कभी इस तरफ कभी उस तरफ, क्या चल रहा था दिमाग में?
इसी का नाम तीरंदाजी है. किसी भी एरो का कुछ पता नहीं, लास्ट एरो तक डिसीजन किसी के भी फेवर में जा सकता है. तो मेरा बस टीम को यही मोटिवेट था कि लास्ट तक छोड़ना नहीं, अपना काम करते जाओ और यही टीम के साथ हम अभी फाइनल्स में आएंगे और दिल्ली को चैंपियन जरूर बनाएंगे.
अब वो होगा कि नहीं वो देखना पड़ेगा. सामने बहुत तगड़ी टीम है राजपुताना रॉयल्स में. You've got a tough opponent in Rajputana Royals. What would be your game plan now?
The game plan is to shoot tens. Just to have fun, enjoy, keep shooting good and hopefully we get the win.
अब इन्होंने तो बता दिया कि गेम प्लान सिंपल है कि एकदम सटीक निशाना डालना है. अब यहाँ तक सब सही हुआ, अब सिर्फ एक आखिरी पड़ाव पार करना है. अभिषेक,
पड़ाव डे बाय डे 10 दिन हमने करे हैं. बहुत अच्छी टीम बॉन्डिंग बनी है और दिल्ली का क्राउड हमारे साथ है, सपोर्ट हमारे साथ है और यस, इन्हें सही कहा, 10 मारो और जीतो.
दिल्ली तो साथ में है ही साथ लक भी साथ में, और वो हमें देखने मिला है थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू अस. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द फाइनल. इट्स टाइम फॉर अ शॉर्ट ब्रेक. ऑन द ब्रेक. What a day of archery it has been. We've got both our finalists in Rajputana Royals and Prithviraj Yodhas. The final will be taking place very soon, but in the meanwhile, I'm joined by Kareem, and we've also got Matthias Fullerton and Katrina here with us. Welcome, everyone. Matthias, Katrina, I'd like to know, how has your experience been throughout this season?
It's been so awesome. I mean, look at the crowd, and thank you so much, everyone. It's been awesome to shoot in front of this crowd.
Katrina, you've earned yourself a fan club here.
Yeah, can I hear my fan club?
Now, Kareem, over here, he's given you a name. He calls you Pocket Rocket. Kareem, why don't you ask a question to her if you want to ask something?
Yeah, look, you started a little bit slowly at the competition, but you really warmed into it. And I backed you guys tonight, I've got to be honest. So, I've lost a fiver here in rupees, so it's okay. But how did you take to the competition? Was it really nervy at the beginning, especially the 15 seconds?
Of course, in the beginning, it was not so convenient to have just 15 seconds, and I also felt a bit of pressure. I wanted to perform good in this world-class team and on the stage to show all the fans that I'm capable to do good here. So now, a few days later, I had some matches to go, and today I felt really comfortable. Also the boys and the girls from the team, they gave me a really good feeling and let me feel really confident.
Yeah, you were brilliant. You really, really hit the ground running about midway through and performed really well. Matthias, you started off almost, I think every single match, in fact, and you were invariably in the 10. You've just taken over world #1 position. We've nicknamed you the Eye of the Tiger. We changed it from the Viking because we hear you want to ride a tiger.
It was a funny idea. I talked with some of the friends. I think Viking fits better, but that's funny. Yeah, it's been awesome ever since I hit world #1. It's like things are clicking now. I'm shooting really good. I'm very confident. So yeah, we shot great today. We make maybe one mistakes, but the Royals were amazing too, and I can't wait to see what they can do in there.
And just in a word, have you ever had more fun shooting a competition before? Katy first?
No, I think this is just a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it was awesome.
Yeah, no, I've had a lot of fun moments, but this is definitely like a whole nother way of shooting, like with the team. Like normally it's so individual and I only have myself to celebrate with, but here I have the team and it's awesome.
Now you've mentioned that you had a lot of fun moments over here. What is that one moment that's top of your head right now that you're definitely taking back home with you?
I loved seeing Atanu Das. I called him the Clutch Meister this tournament. It was fantastic to see some of his last shots, even on some of the time pressure. So I'll say that I'll remember that forever for sure.
What about you, Katrina?
I think the one shoot-off where Pritika shot this awesome shot, and yeah, we won the match because of her in this moment, and it was so cool because every win here feels like you are the world champion, even though it's just 1 out of 9 matches.
We are so happy that you guys enjoyed this tournament. It was lovely to see you guys in action every single day. We will definitely miss you here, and be sure that we will see you here next year. But right now, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. Well, the final is coming up very soon. The final will be played between Rajputana Royals, obviously taking on the Prithviraj Yodhas. That match will start very soon, but it's time now for a short break. Welcome back. Now we're joined by the archers from Mighty Marathas. We've got both their recurve archers in Dheeraj and Alejandra. Welcome. Guys, hard luck today. Dheeraj, क्या लगता है कहाँ कमी रह गई?
जी कमी तो कहीं नहीं है, वो गेम में तो होता ही रहता है, लक हार जीत सब कुछ होता रहता है, बट अच्छी बात यह है कि हम लोग को बिल्कुल ख़राब नहीं लग रहा है क्योंकि हम अपना बेस्ट दिए. वो कभी कभी होता है कि अपना दिन नहीं रहता है, बट हम बहुत अच्छा मारे, बहुत मतलब पीछे से चल रहे थे, हम लोग कम बैक किए एंड वो चीज़ बहुत अच्छा लगा हम लोग को.
आपने बताया कि कमी कहीं नहीं रही है. आज शायद दिन आपका नहीं था, लेकिन हमने देखा है थ्रू आउट दिस सीजन हर दिन आपने डोमिनेट किया है. आप अपनी परफॉर्मेंस से कितना खुश हैं?
जी बहुत खुश हूँ. सबसे पहले खुशी इस बात का है कि ये मौका हम लोग को जो मिला है इधर खेलने का, वो सबसे बड़ी बात है. ये मौका मिलने की वजह से ही हम लोग को ये सारे चीज़ें मिला, ये एक्सपोजर मिल रहा है, जिसकी वजह से हम लोग अपने परफॉर्मेंस को इम्प्रूव करने का जो कोशिश कर पा रहे हैं, वो ट्रेनिंग से ज़्यादा इधर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
बहुत अच्छा लगा है हमें आपको थ्रू आउट द सीजन देखने में. Alejandra, not your day probably, but the team has played fantastically throughout the season. Something to be very proud of.
Yeah, I think that we did a good competition. All of us, we were super nice with each other. We talked with each other. We kind of made a friendship more than just in the field. So I think it was a good competition for all. And I don't know. It was very good to have this kind of feeling and this kind of competition.
It was very good to see you in the competition throughout, doing your best. धीरज, इतने सारे लम्हे थे इस टूर्नामेंट में. I'm sure आपका एक फेवरेट लम्हा ज़रूर होगा. वो फेवरेट लम्हा क्या था?
जी एक तो है नहीं, मतलब बहुत चीज़ें हैं, अभी याद नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, बट हमेशा वो चीज़ स्पेशल रहता है कि जब हम लोग पीछे से आके हम लोग मैचेस जब जीतते हैं एंड लास्ट में जब हम लोग सारे को 10 चाहिए होता है, हम लोग 10 मार के जीतते हैं. तो वो चीज़ें बहुत बार हुआ है, उसीलिए एक चीज़ मैं बोल नहीं सकता, बट हर दिन बहुत स्पेशल रहा है. एंड हम लोग आज वही बात कर रहे थे यार, आज आखिरी दिन है एंड वी विल मिस all of our team and everyone.
Alejandro, I'm going to ask you a question about Diraj, okay? But I'm going to talk about you first. You warmed into the competition. You did absolutely brilliant. The beginning, I'm not saying it was shaky, but you could see a little bit of nerves in your eyes. But then you started to hit the ground running. What happened?
Well, it was. I talked with them yesterday that it was that kind of change of time, competition, dynamics, and I took kind of a lot, like 3 days to start to get used to it. And then when I like train with that in mind, just keep calm and get like that grip on it, I was getting better. So yesterday, today, after yesterday, it was a good match. It was, well, they were good matches, and my feeling was okay too.
Well, given what you saw and what you felt yourself, how good is this guy to be able to put a 10 in when he's only got 5 seconds on the clock?
Really good, because it's a lot of pressure to have to be in, not just when you are outside of the line and you see the clock that you have like 8 seconds in your mind. I think, I don't know him, but I will think that I have to do this fast, but I need to do a good shot. So let's do this and that. But he made a great competition. He is very good, and how the commentary said, like Mr. Perfect of India, because he did a great competition, and I just wanted to be like equal to him because he was very good.
He is definitely the Mr. Perfect of India. धीरज, इतनी तारीफ आपने आलियांद्रा से अपनी सुन ली है, हम सभी से सुनिए, क्योंकि उसी तरह से आप खेले हो. अब देख रहे हो इतने सारे लोग आए हैं आपको सपोर्ट करने, इस लीग को सपोर्ट करने. बहुत बड़ी सक्सेसफुल लीग बनी है, ये पहला सीजन काफ़ी सक्सेसफुल रहा है. आई एम श्योर यू लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू द नेक्स्ट सीजन.
जी बहुत एक्साइटेड है नेक्स्ट सीज़न को लेके. एंड इसमें भी मतलब शुरुआत में हम लोग बहुत मुश्किल हुआ था सारी चीज़ें करने के लिए, एंड जैसे वो कम टाइम में मारने का भी बात हो रहा था, वो सिर्फ वो टीममेट्स की वजह से ही वो सक्सेसफुल हो पा रहा था, क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि मेरे टीम मेरे पे भरोसा करता है. एंड मेरे को उतना डाउट नहीं है, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वो लोग मेरे पे उतना भरोसा करता है. तो चाहे वो 5 सेकंड हो 10 सेकंड हो, मुझे उतना फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता था, क्योंकि मैं पीछे मुड़ के देखता हूँ हर कोई इतना श्योर होता है कि आई कैन डू दैट. एंड हम लोग आगे इसी वे में हम लोग प्रिपेयर होके जाएंगे. एंड फर्स्ट सीज़न है, पहले बार हम लोग अलग अलग नया नया इवेंट से बहुत कुछ सीखे, एंड आगे सेकंड सीज़न और इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है और मज़ा आने वाला है.
बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है. आपने बताया कि टीम हमेशा आप पे भरोसा करती है, भरोसे पे उस कायम भी उतरे हो आप हमेशा. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू अस, Alejandra and Dheeraj. All the best for the next season. Well, it's time now for a short break, but don't go anywhere, as the finale is coming your way, where Rajputana Royals will be taking on the Prithviraj Yodhas, who would take that trophy, the first ever trophy of the Archery Premier League. We'll find out soon.
Well, what an inaugural APL it has been, and it's been all about this trophy. Just 2 teams left. We will shoot it out for the final here. The Rajputana Royals taking on the Prithviraj Yodhas. Well, we're here at the Yamuna Sports Complex in New Delhi for the last match of the APL 2025. Before we get to the action on the line, it's Deb on the line for the coin toss.
देवियों सज्जनों, आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग 2025 में इतिहास रचा जा चुका है। हमें मिले हैं 32 यादगार मुकाबले और जो 33वां है वो तो इतिहास के पन्नों में सुनहरे अक्षरों में लिखा जाएगा, क्योंकि ये है द बिग फाइनल ऑफ द आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग 2025। दोनों ही टीमें इस ट्रॉफी के लिए खेल रही होंगी और सबसे पहले मुकाबले से पहले हम टॉस के लिए तैयार हैं। टॉस के लिए दोनों टीम के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हमारे साथ हैं। पहला सेमीफाइनल जीते थे राजपूताना रॉयल्स और वहां से फिर से आई हैं स्वाति दुधवाल, और दूसरे छोर पर हमारे साथ तैयार हैं कृष कुमार फ्रॉम द पृथ्वीराज योद्धास द होम साइड। चलिए टॉस की तरफ रुख करते हैं।
Tails, heads. Who's going to toss? You can call.
कृष कॉल करेंगे।
Head.
हेड कॉल क्या है?
Heads.
I will choose as target number 2.
We will shoot first.
एक सवाल भी आपसे पूछ लेता हूं कृष, एक्साइटिंग सेमीफाइनल विक्ट्री, उसके बाद क्या छोटा सा ही टर्न अराउंड टाइम रहा है, लेकिन बात क्या हुई है?
बात तो सर जीतने की हुई है, जीत के जाएंगे, दिल्ली वाले हैं, दिल लेके जाएंगे।
आई एम श्योर इसके बारे में स्वाति भी कुछ कहना चाहेंगी। आपका मैच हुआ, आपने दूसरा मुकाबला भी देखा, कोई चेंज करना चाहेंगे स्ट्रैटेजी में?
जी, हमारी टीम बहुत स्ट्रांग है और टीम यूनिटी के साथ हम बिल्कुल अच्छे से खेलने के लिए तैयार हैं।
जी हाँ, हम भी हैं तैयार, क्योंकि 2 बहुत उम्दा टीमें ये फाइनल खेलेंगी। लेट द गेम्स बिगिन।
Thank you, Deb, indeed. Let the games begin. The Rajputana Royals electing to shoot first. The Prithviraj Yodhas will shoot on target number 2. It seems that the favourite target, has changed here. Earlier on in the competition, it was target number 1. Now the teams are picking target number 2. So after 10 days of round-robin matches, we've come to Super Sunday and the knockout stages. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the first time we've seen mixed recurve and compound together on the same team. 2 players per bow style. There's 1 minimum player from overseas that has to play at all times, 2 per squad. But the big difference here is just 15 seconds average arrow time for the teams from 20. The teams shoot alternatively, and they have got the opportunity for 2 substitutes per match. We have not seen that on Super Sunday. Are we going to see it in the final? The Rajputana Royals take on the Prithviraj Yodhas for the inaugural Archery Premier League title here in Delhi. Well, racing up from the shooting line, it's Dubai. And oh, what a Super Sunday this has been.
Absolutely, and these last few days have been so good for my cardio. I cannot thank the Archery Premier League enough. But this is what it boils down to. यही है वो मंजर जिसका इंतजार था। 12 अक्टूबर, this is the day that we will crown the inaugural Archery Premier League champions. And the eyes, fair to say, of the entire archery community are going to be on this big match between the Rajputana Royals and the Prithviraj Yodhas.
You can bet your bottom dollar. Elia Canales and Katarina Bauer, 2 of the overseas players who have had the honour of shooting in this inaugural APL, mixing up with Rishabh and some of the Indian archers, as they have been throughout the 11 days of the competition.
By the way, there are plans for a jam session tonight, and I'm reliably informed that us talent are also invited to that. And it involves both the Indian as well as overseas archers.
Excellent, can't wait. I've got a 6:15 departure from the hotel tomorrow morning. You better wake me up for that.
But there's absolutely no waking up required for these fans who have thronged to the Yamuna Sports Complex pretty much on every competition day. Some of those young Indian archers will be looking on and just hoping that they can feature in this title clash in the 2nd season. But what an outstanding event it has proved to be. What quality of archery we have seen in this semi-final as well. The first semi-final, which was won by the Rajputana Royals 5-1. But don't be fooled by that score line. It was Chero archers who were so good in that match. And the second one was even closer, where the mighty Marathas gave a mighty scare, almighty scare to the Prithviraj Yodhas, at one stage leading, or rather equalizing at 2-2. And in that last set, it looked like they had pushed it to a tiebreaker. But then 1 point was marked up from the Prithviraj Yodhas, which is why they ended up winning 5-3. And we were devoid of a sixth tiebreak. Who knows? We might have that lurking around the corner in this title clash between the Rajputana Royals and the Prithviraj Yodhas. Arguably, two of the best teams. Rajputana Royals have definitely been the pace setters, but this is what it comes down to. It's all or nothing. It's now or never. It's win big or go home, and that's pretty much the feature of this Archery Premier League. But it's been so much of joy, so much of resounding success all around, especially in terms of how we have seen the relationships develop between the Indian archers and their overseas counterparts. Excellent, excellent contests every day.
The friends made here in Delhi at the inaugural APL are friends for life, that is for sure, for all involved. But it does come down to these 8 archers for the title.
Yeah, I almost spotted a tear in Kareem's eye as he said that. But there's absolutely no tears from this man. Ojas Deotale, who was so good in that previous encounter, the semi-final. Ella Gibson has been by far the superstar of this team in her consistency. Mete Gazoz has danced his way into everybody's hearts. And Ankita Bhagat has also been so good for the Rajputana Royals.
The Royals sticking with the 4 from the semi-finals. So are the Yodhas. Abhishek Verma being introduced first, leading the line. The 2 overseas players, Matias Grande and Andrea Becerra, both from Mexico in the lineup, with one of the superstars of this inaugural APL, Gata Kadake.
Yeah, she fired a 77 out of 80, which is by far her best performance in an 8-arrow encounter in that semi-final. What a day, what a time to raise her game. And that's exactly what her coach and her coaches will want. Rajputana Royals also have depth in their quality on the bench. The likes of Basanti, Sachin, Swati have all had a little bit of a role to play, as has Prathamesh Fuge. And Prithviraj Yodhas too, with somebody like a Priyansh waiting in the wings if required. Krish, Pranjal, Sharwari have played the odd cameo, and Krish notably coming in and performing across those 2 tosses, and really happy. When I asked him what was the discussion between those 2 games, not much of a turnaround, he said, no discussion, we are just here to win it because we are Delhi.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Nice touch. Delhi being represented in the inaugural APL final here in Delhi. A fabulous city to host this first historical archery tournament of its kind.
जी हाँ, तैयार है हम और पहला शॉट निकालेंगे कंपाउंडर ओजस देवतले. He was superb in that semi-final for his team. 79 out of a possible, in fact 60 out of 60 in that match. And he starts with a 10 as well. It's a night of perfection for the young champion from India.
Yeah, the young champion and the not so young champion, 36-year-old Abhishek Verma. Still young compared to me and can certainly hit a 10 more often.
He's got his family watching, as they've been on several nights, but a few more members joining in today. Now Ella Gibson. Marvella Ella starts with a 10. It's an X as well. Superb.
Andrea Becerra, the Mexican missile on the shooting line. 2025 has been her year. Is she going to be the lucky charm for the Yodhas? She took her first World Cup win. She drops into the 9. And she took her first World Cup win this year, followed up with a second, and recently won the world title in Guangzhou. Is she the lucky charm for the Yodhas?
Yeah, this is so much about also handling the nerves of this big match. Ankita drops down to 9 as well. She was happy with the release. In fact, more than her, it was her teammates who were quite jubilant. But this is that opportunity which Gatha probably needs. We saw her hit a couple of 10s in that first semi-final today. Or rather, their first semi-final. She starts with a 9. It's just about into 9.
Yeah, wide 9, wide left. It's a sight of her. She looks pretty comfortable. So I think that's more about her and where she was aiming. Now, Mete.
Yeah, the weather gods have been kind. It's been a still night. There's not been a cloud in the sky. That's a 9 from Mete. Noticeably, Mete's best performance came in the match which was played in the afternoon session.
Yeah, the recurve is going left here. Matthias may well learn from that. And he goes into the centre.
Only dropped 2 points in that semi-final of his own, Mete Gazoz. He's already dropped 1. Now Ojas, who's been picture perfect today. 70 out of 70 thus far. How good is this young man? And he gets another 10.
Used a lot of time though. Used a lot of time.
Yeah, it's 37 seconds for 3 shots. So that's an average of just a little over 12 seconds. It will put the squeeze, especially on the recovers. That's a 10 yet again. All level yet again between the Royals and the Yodhas in this big finale. Ella has to shoot fast to leave some time for the recovers. She does. She gets a 10 as well.
So the Royals going perfect through their compounders. Marvella and the Indian Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, definite cushion of time for the Yodhas and a 10er as well. Matching each other shot for shot. 2 shots left, down to the recovers.
A 10 here will really give the advantage to the Royals.
9 मिले हैं अंकिता को, यानी 67 फिलहाल रॉयल्स के पक्ष में. पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के पास मौका है, अगर गाथा 10 अंक अपने लिए हासिल कर ले, with a cushion they can be 1 point ahead. Oh, is that a 10? That's close. It might go in for a recount. It is probably going to go down as a 9.
I think it's a 9. Mete's not got much time at all here. Really quick arrow, but beautiful shot from the Tokyo 2020 Olympic champion.
Matthias Grande can at least ensure a tie with a 10 here. He's got it in. He's absolutely pumped it in. And that means provisionally it's a tight set, but we'll have to wait perhaps for one of those arrows to be counted.
It feels like a tie to me. I think that 9 is a 9, but the angle was difficult. So we do, you're right, Deb, have to wait for the target judge to confirm.
फिलहाल 77-77 दोनों ही टीम्स के पक्ष में, यानी एक सेट पॉइंट, एक पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के नाम तो वहीं एक राजपूताना रॉयल्स के नाम. एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं और लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ और स्कोर की भी पुष्टि के साथ. Well, we've got some drama. That 1 point from Gatha was upgraded. तो पृथ्वीराज योद्धास को 78-77 से पहला सेट दिया गया है, यानी 2-0 से आगे होम टीम पृथ्वीराज योद्धास. But it's not unfamiliar territory for the Rajputana Royals. They know how to bounce back from setbacks like this, which is why it's going to be an exciting second set as well. And while we were waiting, Kareem, a section of fans calling out to Abhishek Verma, calling him Sultan. And you would have heard that word, of course, courtesy the Dire Straits.
Of course, the Sultan of Swing. What a nickname for him. Ojas dropping his first point on Super Sunday.
Yeah, this is definitely high pressure. The Rajputana Royals haven't been pushed too often. They have pulled off one miraculous comeback. But can Yoddhas push them right into the corner by clinching this second set? It's a great start from Abhishek Verma.
Talk about coming right at the right time.
Some concern on the faces. But that's allayed by that shot. Ella Gibson has been magnificent yet another night in this tournament. Becerra, 79 out of 80 in the semi-final. And that's why, because she rarely misses. That will be another 10. Just clipping the line. Good enough. Ankita picks up a 10 for herself as well. Right into the X.
Gutta just going high into the 9. And just like that, it's time for the Royals. It's an opportunity for the Royals to put pressure down with Mete Gazos.
Yeah, you just felt she had a little bit of an extra draw, but Mete gets a 9 as well.
So this is going to be to and fro now. It's Matias Grande's time. Overseas player from Mexico, one of 2 Mexicans in the Yodas team, can put them ahead here.
Oh, close to a 10. Close, but not close enough.
We saw that in the first set. The recurve is going left. There seems to be no wind out there, but for some reason, they're all going a bit left.
That's 10. That's good enough for the moment. Rajputana Royals have drawn level, and with that 10, they have the opportunity to build some pressure on the Prithviraj Yoddhas. And in particular on Guruji, the Sultan. What a response from him. He gets a 10 of his own with 3 shots to go. It's headed possibly for a tight set here. Marvelous, magnificent, magical, Marvella.
World number 2 hands over to world number 1 in the compound women's division. Andrea going into the 9. Now, there's a big opportunity here. I don't want to get overly technical here, but Ankita's the only one of the recurvers to consistently hit the 10, and she's not been going left.
Bahut bada shot. And she gets a 10 as well. Now the pressure on Gatha has to get a 10. Anything less and it opens up a massive opportunity for Mete Gazos and the Rajputana Royals. She's gone into 9. She's gone to the 9. So it's a 9 to win this one. He does better. He gets a 10. The Rajputana Royals have squared this one. Whatever happens with this shot from Grande.
Still a rehearsal arrow for him. He went left with his last one, and he's still gone left.
Yes, just indicating that to his teammates as well, that they have just drifted a little left right through that set. Rajputana Royals वापसी करना इस टीम को आता है और कर भी दिया इन्होंने. दूसरा सेट जीता है 78-75 के स्कोर लाइन से. 2 सेट पॉइंट्स अपीस, यानी लौटेंगे तीसरे सेट के साथ जो बहुत बहुत अहम होने वाला है ब्रेक के बाद. आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का आखिरी मुकाबला और ऐसे ही मुकाबले की उम्मीद थी. It has required a 78 to unsettle the other side in each set. The first one going the way of the Prithviraj Yodhas, but the Rajputana Royals, as is their wont, have come roaring back to pick up the second one, 78 to 75, Kareem.
Yeah, it means that we're going to have 4 sets here for the final. And yet again, you could not have written this script. Ojas on the line for the Royals.
Little distinct drawing techniques. Another fascinating facet of archery, which I'm sure Kareem can enlighten us about.
Yeah, it's all down to the individual. There's no right or wrong process. You will see unique draws from all the archers. Also, the position of the hand is different. They'll use different release aids as Abhishek releases his aid that's also been used by Andrea Becerra into the 10.
Absolutely, it is a good release aid, one would think. Especially when it's been used blind by a teammate and fired a 10. Ella gets a 10 as well, just like in the previous set, where Ojas had started poorly, but Ella had put the pressure right back. Now, Andrea has to try and get a 10 to keep the Yodhas ahead. She gets that 10. It has taken a fair amount of time, though. It has taken up 35 seconds, the first 2 shots for the Yodhas.
Pressure on the recurvers now for the Royals. Mete cheering that shot on. It always fascinates me when someone standing behind the archer knows it's going to go into the 10 almost before they've released it.
You would think they are the pros. There's a lot to learn from them. But young Gatha gets a 10 into the X as well. That's beautiful from her. Keeping the Prithviraj Yodhas in the advantageous position. Only a slim margin, just 1 point in it. It's a 10 as well from the other side.
And the Royals recurvers have delivered. They have delivered. And now the pressure is on Matthias Grande. The Aztec arrow into the X-ring. And it's perfect for the Prithviraj Yodhas.
Yeah, the Delhi Chief Minister is here as well, Rekha Gupta. And she's sure to watch what is going to be an absolute slugfest into the bitter end. Rajputana Royals 1 point down and a 9 again from Ojas. He's the mojo man of this team, but his mojo has just gone missing a bit.
2 9s in set number 3 for Ojas Abhishek. Calmness personified into the 10 and racing off the line to use as little time as possible.
Yeah, it's a 2-point advantage with 3 shots to go. Time management is of the essence. Ella Gibson has been bankable for this team. Can she fire another 10? Indeed she can. It's down to 58 and it's down to the recover soon. But 1 shot yet from Andrea.
Becerra shot a 10 with her first. It's a busy 10 ring and she gets it into the X.
Yodhas are thus far going perfect in their 6 shots. It's difficult to compete against that, but you need to keep pace with every 10 that you can get. Ankita has gone down to 9, so that's an opportunity. उनके चेहरे से पता चल रहा है शिकन, क्योंकि अब दबाव है रॉयल्स के ऊपर. अगर गाथा यहाँ पे 10 स्कोर कर दे, then it's virtually a sealed deal. It will put a lot of pressure on Royals on their last shot. Oh, she finds the 10 as well.
She is magic, absolutely magic. Fabulous at 15.
Here's Mete. Must find a 10 and must hope for an error from the other side from Matthias Grande. He does get the 10. But here's an opportunity, just needs an 8 to win it.
10 seconds left on the clock. Matthias Grande taking his time, setting up here. Well, it's now or never. Oh, what a shot from him! And what a moment in the history of the APL. That trophy, one hand on it from the Yodhas, but what a moment! A perfect set from the Yodhas, the very first at the inaugural APL.
Yes, remember those names. Abhishek Verma, Andrea Maya Becerra, Gatha Khadke and Matthias Grande pulling them through to 80 points. It's a 4-2 lead for the Prithviraj Yodhas. They could well wrap this up when we return after a short break for the 4th set. It's a 4-2 lead for the Prithviraj Yodhas. The Yodhas have risen to the occasion, not just in that semi-final against the mighty Marathas, but also in this final. That last set was something which their co-owner Randeep Hooda will be proud of, because they have registered the first ever perfect set, 80 out of 80. None of the archers have missed the mark. That is remarkable. That is high quality. This is archery of the highest intensity and quality. And we are truly blessed, Kareem, to be witness to it.
We are, like you say, the first 80 out of 80. That is huge. A 77 so far through the tournament's been enough to get at least 1 point. But in the last couple of days, it really hasn't. And the Yodhas have given themselves a huge opportunity here. They just need to tie this set. They just need to get the same points as the Royals. Ojas on the line.
Ojas wants a 10. Ojas has been getting 10s. This time he's found absolutely the middle of the mark.
Pressure on now, Abhishek Verma, as the minister looks on. She is being blessed with some fabulous archery here.
Abhishek gets a 10 as well, but he has used up 17 seconds. However, they have normally managed time beautifully. If one of the compounders takes a little extra time, the other one compensates by being super quick with their shots. Now Ella, she gets a 10 as well. Rajputana Royals, if they do go down, they won't go down without a fight, that's for sure.
Andrea Becerra dropped a couple of points through the first 3 sets. She needs to be perfect here.
And I just realized these are 2 teams, Kareem, who have played 2 shoot-offs. They have won 2 shoot-offs. Could we have a repeat here? Could one of them, for the first time, make an error in a shoot-off? Royals winning against Chero Archers and the mighty Marathas, and Prithviraj Yodhas, the first 2, the Kakatiya Knights and Chero Archers. We could be heading that way, you know.
Well, Ankita's just shot a 9 there, so they're now looking for mistakes. It's Gatha on the line.
Well, Gatha quite literally means an epic, and it has been an epic tournament for her. She does get a 9 this time, but she may have played her part already, especially in that perfect 3rd set for the Prithviraj Yodhas. Mete! Right into the middle! Resting a little bit of advantage back.
Those are the calmest 2 people in the whole venue there. The Aztec arrow into the middle for the Yodhas. Absolutely supreme. 39 plays 39. We go into the 2nd rotation with the compounder, Ojas.
After dropping a couple of points, he seems to be somewhat back to his best. Indeed he is! Another 10er from the 23-year-old.
Abhishek took a bit of time with his first arrow. He needs to be a little quicker here because they're way inside the halfway point for them. 120 seconds in total for the 8 arrows, but Abhishek gets the 10.
Yeah, at this point of time, that's what matters the most. The missus is happy. Ella gets it into 10 as well, or is that a 9? Has it just snuck another arrow? Perhaps
I think it hit the other arrow and dropped down into the 9. So this is a huge opportunity for Becerra and the Yodhas.
Yeah, she gets a 10. Remember, a tight set is not enough for the Rajputana Royals. So Prithviraj Yodhas are very, very close to scripting history. Potentially just 2 arrows away. Ankita wants to get a 10. She gets a 10 as well. They are fighting with all their might here.
Oh, the pressure now. Gatha got a 9 with a first arrow. That's a sighter. We'd expect her to go better, at least inside it. And she has! She's got a 10! The Yodhas are on the brink of making history here in Delhi.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just 1 arrow away. Mete Gazoz. Can he ratchet the pressure up? Keep it on. Yes, it is a 10er. Now it requires just a 9 to win it for the Yodhas. They are 9 points away from being the inaugural APL champions.
Matthias Grande on the line, 5 seconds to go, needs a 9, can he do it? Oh no! It's gone into the 8! Unbelievable! 78 for the Royals, 77 provisionally for the Yodas, and it looks like this first APL final is going to go down to a hit-miss shoot-off.
Well, didn't I call it? I did say that these teams like the shoot-off. They have been experts at it. It was perhaps the time factor because it seemed like the buzzer was awfully close. And in fact, it just went off as Grande got that shot going. He knew that he only had something like 7 or 8 seconds. And something we had discussed right there, that it was going to be a difficult one. 78-77 for that fourth set. So it has been tied at 4 apiece. But we'll have to wait for the official word. If there is a change in that score, then the Prithviraj Yoddhas might yet win it. There weren't too many close ones. But what an incredible, incredible final this has been. It has been called as a 4-4. It is indeed heading into the shoot-off. And let's just have a little glimpse about what the shoot-off entails if you're watching Archery Premier League for the very first time.
So this match has come down to a shoot-off. The compound archers shoot at a target just 4 centimetres wide at 50 metres distance, but the recurvers shoot at a 6.1 centimetre target at 70 metres. And to give you some kind of perspective of how difficult that is, they're shooting at something no bigger than an apple, and this is what it looks like from the shooting line.
Yes, possibly the most difficult discipline, but these two teams have already aced it a couple of times. It was the Rajputana Royals who won 1-0 against the Chero Archers with Ella Gibson finding a mark, and Ella Gibson and Ojas shot a hit when they won 2-1 against the mighty Marathas. The only shoot-off thus far where both teams have hit the target, but it has also been similar from the Prithviraj Yoddhas. It was 1-0 when Abhishek Verma hit the target against the Kakatiya Knights. And it was Abhishek and Gatha who scored against the Chero Archers. So both teams know how to win shoot-offs. Both teams know how to get 2 shots in. It can't get any closer. And this is a fitting finale to the inaugural Archery Premier League. With both teams, nothing to separate the two. But these potentially last 4 arrows. But looking at the way things have gone, who knows? We could be in for a slightly longer night than that.
Huge. Absolutely huge. Not only do we need to calm our nerves down, but the archers who are under so much pressure, so the noisy crowd need to calm themselves for this shoot-off.
Abhishek has been 2-on-2 thus far. He's just missed for the first time, and here comes Ojas.
Q, the Indian Mr. Perfect. Can he do this? He nailed it the last time, and so did Ella.
He's got incredible self-confidence and belief. And he's hit it again! Ojas Deotale, you do not bet against this man ever!
Oh, that is massive. And look, Maya is on the line and she's smiling. She's trying to stay calm and collected, but she knows he's hit the target.
I think it's a nervous smile. She does get close, but it's not close enough. Now Ella Gibson, she has also gone 2-on-2 in her previous 2 attempts. One of them straight off the bench. As perfect can be. Here goes Ella.
The pressure is immense. Oh my goodness me! If that does it, they have deserved it, and the compounders have done it for the Royals. This is a tough comeback now.
Hang on a minute, Gatha has also hit in the past. Don't count them out just yet. Oh, she goes low. So the Rajputana Royals have officially done it pretty much.
They have done it indeed, and it's the compounders that have stolen the show. Oh, that is so close, but just outside. It means nothing. Now, can Matthias Grande make it 3 from the 4 arrows? He goes quickly, but it means nothing as well. It was so tight, but the compounders were on fire for the Royals.
Can Mete finish off with a hit? Oh, he's close, but that's good enough. The Rajputana Royals have deserved the top billing. And on the night, what a spectacular fight back. After conceding a perfect set where the Prithviraj Yoddhas scored 80, it looked like this final was all but over. But this has been magnificent, magnificent yet again from the Rajputana Royals. And what outstanding work from the compounders, Ojas Deotale and Ella Gibson. They don't miss, do they?
What a fitting end to the inaugural APL. I've said it twice before, but I'm going to say it again. You could not have scripted this finish. Absolutely brilliant from them. The Royals going down 2-0, then 4-2 with a perfect 80 from the Yodas. And then they fought back on the clock in the fourth set. And then when it mattered, Ojas and Ella delivered for the Royals. They have reigned supreme throughout the tournament and they are fitting champions of the APL 2025. And what a fitting end there with the trademark celebration from Mete Gazos.
ये दोस्ताना अंदाज कंसिस्टेंट रहा है हर टीम के बीच 6 की 6 टीमें चैंपियंस रही है लेकिन अल्टीमेटली इट हैज टू गो टू वन टीम एंड दैट टीम हैज टर्न्ड आउट टू बी द राजपूताना रॉयल्स. What a final we've been witness to. Look at those scores. Prithviraj Yodhas only dipping once to 75. But other than that, Rajputana Royals, that consistency of archery. 77 in a couple of sets and 78 on a couple of other ones. And Prithviraj Yodhas just in that last set when they had victory within their grasp, perhaps not able to keep that pressure up. But we have truly had a magnificent, magnificent tournament. And the fitting champions have been the Rajputana Royals, winning it 2-0 in that tiebreaker thanks to the exploits of 23-year-old Ojas Deotale and his teammate from Great Britain, Ella Gibson, who was also superb the way that she fired. Ojas knows how to start a party and Ella knows how to finish one. It seems pretty obvious.
They've done it twice, haven't they? Absolutely brilliant from Ojas and Ella sealing the deal for the Royals. The British world number 2, one of the overseas players, getting it in for the win for the Royals. 8 wins in their 10 round robin matches. They had a real fight on their hands in the final, but they've delivered when it mattered.
Yeah, and let's not forget they had a tight set in that semi-final as well against Chero Archers, where it looked like the Archers were beginning to hit form. But it's been a terrific, terrific fight back, just the way that they have come back. And the celebrations too have been magnificent from this team. And both teams, in fact, enjoying what has been a glittering finale to what has been an outstanding initiative, the Archery Premier League. Kareem Bashir, fair to say that this has been a mighty success.
Absolutely, it's got my vote, that's for sure. It's so much fun out there. The teams enjoying each other's company, shooting with each other. A big part of it, the cultural experience, which has been absolutely fantastic. And also the fact the young Indian archers getting an opportunity to shoot with some of the world stars.
Yeah, let's head down to Surbi, who's got some jubilant royals with her.
This is what we call a grand finale. Rajputana Royals, the first ever champions of the Archery Premier League, और मेरे साथ उनके कोच. So, अपनी feelings बयां करें इस समय तो सिर्फ.
फीलिंग्स तो बयान हो ही नहीं सकती लफ्ज़ों में. इतनी ज़्यादा खुशी है. मेरी टीम को आप देख सकते हो और जो लोग जहाँ देखने आए हैं, सबसे बड़ी खुशी तो ये है कि आर्चरी आज बढ़ चुकी है. हमारा परिवार बढ़ चुका है. So I am very happy.
We all are very happy because it was such a good tournament. आप सभी के लिए, especially राजपुताना रॉयल्स के लिए, throughout the tournament बहुत अच्छा खेली टीम. पिछले 3 मुकाबलों में जो लीग स्टेज के थे उसमें 2 हार आई थी, लेकिन उसके बाद नॉकआउट मैचेस जिस तरह से खेलने थे बिल्कुल उसी तरह से खेले हैं.
तो जो हमारे लास्ट 3 मैच थे उसमें एक्चुअली हमने थोड़े चेंजेस किए थे टीम कॉम्बिनेशन देखने के लिए, और उनने भी काफ़ी अच्छा शूट किया. एवरेज देखी जाए लास्ट 3 मैचेस में हमारी 77-78 की थी, बट लास्ट स्टेज में बाकी टीम भी काफ़ी अच्छा कर रही थी. उनको कॉम्बिनेशन आ गए थे तो इसलिए स्कोर मैच हो रहे थे, हम लोग हार गए. बट हम लोग रेडी थे लास्ट मैच के लिए. हमें पता था कि हमारी टीम बेस्ट है और हम इसे जीत सकते हैं.
और वो तैयारी बिल्कुल दिखी है आज. एक और बार हमने देखा है कि राजपुताना रॉयल्स को कमबैक करना आता है, क्योंकि आज भी जिस तरह से शुरुआत हुई थी, योद्धास पहला सेट जीते थे, लेकिन उसके बाद जिस तरह से कमबैक किया, लाजवाब.
उसमें ऐसे कि हमें थोड़ा सा टाइम मिल गया. जब हमारा सेमीफाइनल था तो हमारे बच्चे वहाँ से कूल डाउन हो गए. दूसरी मैच टीम जीत के आ रही थी तो उनके वार्म अप चल रहा था, तो हमारा पहले राउंड में वार्म अप हुआ. तो इसके बाद हमने जो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हमने गर्म हुई टीम, और यू कैन सी द मैच.
इट वाज अमेजिंग सर. अब आप हमारे साथ हो, हमने देखा है किस तरह से ओजस सेलिब्रेट करता है, लेकिन आई एम श्योर हर किसी ने देखा है कि आप भी उतनी ही एनर्जी के साथ सेलिब्रेट करते हो. एक बार मूंछों का ताव करना तो बनता है.
100% बनता है. थैंक यू सो मच. एक्चुअली क्या है, स्पोर्ट्स है, एंटरटेनमेंट होना चाहिए। आईपीएल एपीएल इसीलिए बना है, तो मैं चाहता हूँ आप भी लोग सारे मेरे साथ ऐसे ही डांस करते रहें, एंजॉय करते रहें, ताकि एपीएल आगे भी और सक्सेस हो।
बिल्कुल आगे भी और सक्सेसफुल रहेगा। थैंक यू सो मच हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए आप दोनों का। प्लीज जाइए अपनी टीम के साथ सेलिब्रेट कीजिए, क्योंकि आज सेलिब्रेशन बनता भी है।
थैंक यू।
और क्योंकि सेलिब्रेशन क्यों ना बने, राजपुताना रॉयल्स पूरे सीजन टेबल टॉपर्स रहे हैं और टेबल टॉप करते हुए ही प्लेऑफ्स में भी आए थे और आज जीते भी है इस फिनाले को। और मेरे साथ इस समय दो ऐसे सुपरस्टार, दो ऐसे रॉयल्स जो कभी अपने निशाने से नहीं चूकते हैं, ओजस और एला। एला, 3 times in a row you've hit the bullseye. It couldn't have gotten better than this.
It's an incredible feeling, and I think every time I haven't been certain if I'm going to hit it, but I've just tried to take my time and do my shot, and it's worked out that way.
And you're always on point with your shots, and Ojas, यार एनर्जी वो हमें दिखी लास्ट मैच में, कम बैक वो भी हमें दिखा। मुझे लगता है अब बोल देना चाहिए कि हार के जीतने वाले को बाजीगर नहीं, राजपुताना रॉयल्स कहते हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही था। जब मैं 9 शूट किया तो मेरी पूरी टीम थी वो मुझे हौसला दे रही थी, एंड फिर मैं खुद को ही समझा कि नहीं, हो जस्ट छोड़ना नहीं है, आखिरी तक टिका के रखना है, और हम आखिरी तक टिक के रहे और हम जीत गए मैच। बहुत मज़ा आया। आवाज़ तो हमारी चली गई है अभी तो,
लेकिन आज तो आवाज़ निकालनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि जिस तरह की जीत आप लोगों ने हासिल की है। एला, हाउ आर यू गाइज गोइंग टू सेलिब्रेट दिस हिस्टोरिक विन?
Oh, I don't know. For me, I'm probably going to have a glass of wine. But I think we're all just going to hang out, have some nice food, and just celebrate together.
I think you guys deserve that. Ojas, आपने promise किया था कि एनर्जी बचा के रख रहा हूँ फाइनल के लिए, फाइनल के बाद आऊँगा, पक्का डांस करूँगा। इस टाइम पार्टनर अलग है, एला है साथ में। You guys have to go to celebrate for our viewers right here, right now.
which
Come
step
on.
you want to do?
Your choice.
Come on, let's go.
You're the choreographer.
This one is the best.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, no, this.
This one was
This.
okay.
Come on, let's go.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
The dancers, the celebrators, the ones who got the bullseye today, Ojas and Ella Gibson, they were on point. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations on winning this final. And राजपुताना रॉयल्स, मतलब क्या ही बात की जाए इनके बारे में, एक से बढ़कर एक सुपरस्टार है इनके पास। कभी एला सुपरस्टार बनती है, कभी अंकिता सुपरस्टार बनती है, जो हमारे साथ यहाँ जुड़ गई है। एंड वी आल्सो गॉट मेटे हियर। अंकिता, उस लास्ट सेट में जब ग्रांडे ने शॉट लिया था, उससे पहले शायद ऐसा लग रहा था कि बाजी हाथ से निकल गई है।
हाँ, थोड़ा तो ऐसा लगा ही था कि वो मतलब हो गया है ख़त्म, पर उसने जब 8 मारा तो हम लोग फिर अपने आप को जोश दिलाए और सोचे कि हम लोग तो चैंपियन है ही, टाई शॉट में तो हम लोग करेंगे।
और बिल्कुल उसी तरह से आपने करके भी दिखाया जो आपने सोचा। Mete, what was going in your head? I've heard from her. I wanted to know from you what was going in your head when Grande was taking that shot.
I think just he shot 8 and we win the set. Match going to shoot off, and I'm super happy because I know we have really strong 2 shoot off for Archer, Ella, and of course Star. And I'm so I saw the arrow and I'm so happy because I know we win the match already because in shoot off, and I'm so happy.
We're all so happy. You guys are the champions, the first ever champions of the Archery Premier League. Thank you so much for talking to us. All the best for next season, but it's time now to celebrate this win because it's the historic win. Well, right now on the show, it's time for a short break, but आप लोग कहीं मत जाइए क्योंकि break के उस पार आ रही है इस finale की presentation.
लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, एक आखिरी बार इस आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग सीजन में पोस्ट मैच प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है। 11 दिनों के एक्शन पैक डेज के बाद हमें पहला चैंपियन मिला है और इस चैंपियन को ढूंढने के लिए क्या फाइनल हमें देखने को मिला। जिस तरीके से पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ने परफेक्ट सेट खेला वो भी एक इतिहास, और फिर मैच गया शूट ऑफ में दो ऐसे टीम्स के बीच जो इससे पहले दोनों मैचेस शूट ऑफ में जीती हैं। तो आज तो एक टीम को जीतना ही था, लेकिन क्या जबरदस्त मुकाबले में जीत रही राजपूताना रॉयल्स की, और एक और ऐतिहासिक सफर जिसका खात्मा हुआ है राजपूताना रॉयल्स के चैंपियंस बनने के साथ। many congratulations to all 6 teams, but particularly to the Rajputana Royals. अब आगे बढ़ने से पहले सबसे पहले मैं इंट्रोड्यूस कराता हूं आपको आज के डिग्निटरी से। हमारे बीच में है मैडम रेखा गुप्ता, ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ दिल्ली। उनके साथ हैं श्री वीरेंद्र सचदेवा, सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया। डिग्निटरीज में है श्री अनिल कमिनेनी, चेयरमैन ऑफ द आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग। साथ है श्री रणदीप हुडा, बॉलीवुड सुपरस्टार एंड ब्रांड एम्बेसडर ईबिक्स ग्रुप एंड पृथ्वीराज योद्धास। श्री शामिक बैनर्जी, representing Apollo 24/7, प्रिंसिपल स्पॉन्सर ऑफ द लीग। और साथ साथ श्री विकास गर्ग, चेयरमैन विकास एंड ईबिक्स ग्रुप। आप सभी को बहुत बहुत स्वागत। डॉक्टर जॉरिस भी हैं जो साथ में है, और वो भी ट्रेजरर हैं आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया के। सबसे पहले आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया और आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग धन्यवाद अदा करना चाहेंगे हमारे स्पॉन्सर्स और पार्टनर्स का, जिनके समर्थन और कमिटमेंट के वजह से ही इतना बड़ा सक्सेस रहा ये लीग। प्रिंसिपल स्पॉन्सर अपोलो 24/7, supporting sponsors County Group, Eastern and Hoyt, medical partner Apollo Hospitals and Apollo Pro Health, hydration partner Apollo Pharmacy, tourism partner Delhi Tourism, और अन्य associate partners GMR, भारत पेट्रोलियम कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड, ऑयल इंडिया, गेल, JBM। साथ साथ हम धन्यवाद अदा करना चाहेंगे टाटा स्टील, विकास ग्रुप, केई ग्रुप और अपोलो का भी फॉर देयर इमेंस सपोर्ट। आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं गुजारिश करना चाहूंगा मैम रेखा गुप्ता, उनके बारे में बताएं कि ये अनुभव कैसा रहा आपको। सबसे यादगार मैच देखने को मिला है आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का।
थैंक यू सो मच। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, congratulations to all the sports person who have participated in this archery premier league। अपने ही टाइप की पहली लीग जो वर्ल्ड में फर्स्ट टाइम हुई, और वो भी दिल्ली में। तो दिल्ली वालों एक बार जोरदार ताली बजाओ भाई। आज की ये मैच सच में बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग थी, और हमारे लिए तो बहुत इसलिए भी इंटरेस्टिंग थी कि देख रहे थे कि इतनी दूर तक इतना निशाना साध के कैसे हमारे प्लेयर शानदार प्रेजेंटेशन दे रहे थे। वो बात अलग है कि जीती राजपूताना टीम है, क्योंकि दिल्ली वाले तो या तो नज़रों से तीर चलाते हैं या बातों से। असली तीर तो राजस्थान वाले ही चलाते हैं भाई। तो इसलिए राजस्थान की टीम को जीतना ही था, दिल्ली तो उसके पीछे चल रही है। तो दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत है, और दिल्ली की ओर से आपको बधाई है। और दिल्ली हमेशा जो देश भर से, दुनिया भर से खिलाड़ी दिल्ली में आए हैं, इतना सुंदर यहाँ पे ये लीग हुआ। थैंक यू सो मच अनिल जी, थैंक यू सो मच वीरेंद्र सचदेवा जी, आपकी पूरी टीम को धन्यवाद है कि दिल्ली में आपने ये शानदार मैच यहाँ रखा, और पूरी दुनिया भर से खिलाड़ी यहाँ पहुँचे। और मैं देख रही थी कि हमारे भारतीय खिलाड़ियों ने क्या सुंदर प्रेजेंटेशन दिया, और एक टीम वर्क के साथ आपने फॉरेन स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन और इंडियन स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन्स का एक जो टीम बनाया, इससे बेहतर कोऑर्डिनेशन, इससे बेहतर हार्मनी हो नहीं सकती जो इस गेम के माध्यम से आपने किया। मैं अपनी ओर से, पूरी दिल्ली की ओर से आप सभी को शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ, बधाई देती हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू मैम, आपके उत्साह, आपके प्रोत्साहन और आपके समर्थन के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अब चलते हैं प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सेरेमनी की तरफ। शुरुआत करेंगे आज के इंडिविजुअल अवार्ड्स के साथ, और उसके बाद होंगे टीम प्रेजेंटेशंस। The first prize of the night is for the best compound men's archer of the night, and it will be given by Madam Rekha Gupta. And this goes to Mike Schlosser from the Mighty Marathas. Mr. Perfect, yet again, a picture of perfection. Unfortunately, his team couldn't get across the line, but what a fine performance from Mikey Schlosser. Many, many congratulations. One of the stars of this league, and how well he performed right throughout these 11 days. Going on to the next individual award of the night, and this is for the best compound women's archer. And we have actually grown a little tired of seeing her walk up to get this prize. But again, it is going to be Ella Gibson from the Rajputana Royals. And she'll receive her award from Ma'am Rekha Gupta as well. What a performance from Ella. And especially in the shoot-offs, you never count her out, do you? 2 shots and 2 absolutely perfect shots for her. Now on to the next one. The next award is for the best recurve men's archer of the day, and this also goes to the Rajputana Royals. They are bagging a lot of these awards tonight. Ma'am Rekha Gupta will present this to Mete Gazoz, the Turkish delight, the Antalya ace. How good was he, especially under pressure in some of those crunch moments in both the semi-final and the final for his team, shooting last and shooting beautifully for his team. और अब चलते हैं आखिरी इंडिविजुअल अवार्ड की तरफ, which is for the best recurve women's archer, and this will also be given by Miss Rekha Gupta, and this goes to Katharina Bauer from the Chero Archers. She's not here, but the award will be accepted by a teammate of hers, Kumkum, and this has been such a good performance by the Chero Archers as well. Let's not forget how they performed all through this tournament, just about making to the semi-finals, and also nearly winning that semi-final, getting off to a perfect start by tying the first set. अब वक्त हो चुका है उन सदस्यों को सम्मान देने का जिनके बिना ये टूर्नामेंट अधूरा था. The 12 judges of the tournament can collect their mementos as well. How exceptional have they been? I'll call out the names and please come one by one and accept your awards. Competitions Director Shri Brijesh Kumar. It's a very technical sport, which is why it's very important for the technical staff to be excellent. And that's exactly how they have been right through this tournament. Chief Judge Shri Ravinder Sharma. Director of Shooting Shri Pradeep Sharma. Chief Scorer and Result in Charge Shri Somesh and Shri Rahul Kumar. Miss Sonal Bundele. Miss Devi Krishna. Shri Sunil Chaudhary. Shri Sham VM. Shri Ram Avadhesh. Shri Raju Akola. और श्री विकास पांडे, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. जिस तरीके से आपने इस पूरे 11 दिन में मेहनत की है. Let's not forget there was one day when there was rain and the matches had to be reorganized the following day. So these have really been the heroes of the tournament, behind the scenes and sometimes in front of camera, but they've been excellent all the way through. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. It wouldn't have been possible without the contribution from every technical official. And it's a small team, but it's a very hard-working team, and we are so thankful for their performances right through this tournament. The last of the awards. Before that and after that, we are of course moving on to the team awards, the moments that you have been waiting for. चलिए अब उस टीमों की तरफ रुख करते हैं जिन्होंने इस महत्वपूर्ण और बहुत यादगार फाइनल का हिस्सा किया. And it's unfortunate that one of the teams had to end up on the losing side. Let's welcome the silver medalists, Prithviraj Yodha, second to absolutely none the way that they performed right through the Archery Premier League. Led by Guruji Abhishek Verma. Priyansh was so good all the way through. Pranjal Salve. शर्वरी शेंडे, गाथा खड़के, आंद्रिया माया बसेरा, कृष कुमार, Matthias Grande as well. Let's not forget him. What a terrific tournament for him. The way that they fought in that semi-final to make their way to the final. And let's not forget the history makers, the only team to shoot a perfect set in this entire tournament. यकीन कीजिए बहुत मुश्किल है 8 के 8 शॉट बिल्कुल 10 पे मारना, और ये इसी टीम ने कर दिखाया है. तालियां हो जाए इस टीम के लिए. जिस तरीके से इस टीम ने परफॉर्म किया है वो बहुत काबिल तारीफ, और साथ साथ तारीफ उनके कोचिंग स्टाफ की भी. एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस. और आखिरी अवार्ड के साथ साथ अब मैं गुजारिश करूंगा कि अभिषेक वर्मा हमारे साथ आएं और बात करें. अभिषेक, बहुत यादगार फाइनल. सबसे पहले तो परिणाम कुछ भी रहा हो, आपको पता है कि आप हिस्ट्री का एक पार्ट रहे हैं.
नहीं, बहुत बढ़िया फाइनल था. अब तक का हाईएस्ट स्कोर हमने शूट करा और एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी परफॉर्मेंस कर रही थी, और इसी का नाम कह सकते हैं कि आर्चरी और फाइनल्स हैं. और ये कोई छोटे मोटे फाइनल्स नहीं थे, वर्ल्ड के टॉप प्लेयर्स एक साथ पहली बार खेल रहे हैं, और फाइनल्स क्रेजी होना ही था. लास्ट मोमेंट तक अगर आपने देखा तो हुआ भी, और ऐसे फाइनल्स बार बार देखने के लिए बार बार आपको कराना पड़ेगा, सर को कराना पड़ेगा, और ऐसा ही इंजॉय बार बार आप ले पाएंगे.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. Very well played. Hard luck, but this was really one of the most memorable finals.
It's a game.
Absolutely, it's a game, and we are all winners here.
एक किसी ने कहा है कोई जीतता है तो कोई सीखता है, तो हमने सीखा है, कोई बात नहीं.
बहुत बढ़िया सीखे हैं. And now let's move on to the winning team. It's the champions of the inaugural edition of the Archery Premier League. स्वागत कीजिए तालियों से राजपूताना रॉयल्स का, टॉप ऑफ द टेबल, और उसी फॉर्म को बरकरार रखा सेमीफाइनल और फाइनल में भी. इनको नाम भी मिला है डांस पुताना रॉयल्स, और वही करते हुए आ रहे हैं कोच जीवन जोत सिंह तेजा, द डांसिंग स्टार ओजस देवतले. आप सभी अपने गोल्ड मेडल्स को रिसीव कीजिए वीआईपी से. सचिन गुप्ता, अंकिता भगत, स्वाति दुधवाल, बसंती महतो, प्रथमेश फुगे, एला गिब्सन, and of course, last but certainly not the least, the hero himself, Mete Gazos, the 2021 Olympics gold medalist. तालियां फिर से बजाइए, क्योंकि ये थी चैंपियन टीम, और हम बात करेंगे चैंपियन टीम के युवा चैंपियन से. आइए ओजस, आइए ओजस. एक वक्त ऐसा लगा था इस फाइनल में जब आपने एक सेट में 2 बार पॉइंट्स ड्रॉप किए थे, तब क्या दिमाग में चल रहा था, किस तरीके से आपने खुद को फाइट बैक किया?
जब मैंने 9 शूट किया था तब मेरी टीम मेरे बैक में थी कि बोले टेंशन मत लो, हम हैं, हम शूट करेंगे, बस नेक्स्ट जो है वो अच्छे से शूट करना है. एंड मैंने खुद को भी बताया कि नहीं, अभी छोड़ना नहीं है, अभी तो एकदम अच्छे से टिका के रखना है.
और कोई स्पेशल सेलिब्रेशन आज के लिए? बहुत ज़बरदस्त मैच जीते.
अभी तो हम जाके डांस ही करेंगे, भांगड़े करेंगे वापस होटल में जाके, और ऐसा तो कुछ सेलिब्रेशन है नहीं, क्योंकि आज लास्ट डे था और इतनी अच्छी बॉन्डिंग बनी थी हमारी टीम के साथ. आज हमें हमारे इंटरनेशनल आर्चर्स को सी ऑफ करना पड़ा, तो इतनी अच्छी बात नहीं लग रही हमें, बट ठीक है, बट हम इंजॉय करेंगे.
एब्सोल्युटली, यू आर द फर्स्ट चैंपियंस, और अगले साल फिर से जरूर मुलाकात होगी, ना सिर्फ उनसे बल्कि और भी उम्दा आर्चर्स से. अब गुजारिश करूंगा जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं राजपूताना रॉयल्स के, प्लीज आगे आ जाइए. And please collect the trophy, the winning trophy from Madam Rekha Gupta. Sabke sab aa jaiye. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's the historic crowning of the first ever champions of the Archery Premier League 2025, a historic initiative by the Archery Association of India. And this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Here it goes.
And with this final thunderous cheer, the curtain falls on a truly historic event. The inaugural Archery Premier League in Delhi, India has been an unqualified triumph. It's been a new era for archery. We've seen the sport transform. The fast-paced, high-stakes, franchise-based format has proved beyond a doubt that archery is thrilling, competitive and made for prime-time viewing. The 15-second shot clock pushed these archers to the absolute limit. Star power has been witnessed, bringing together the best of Indian talent with global legends. It's been a foundation for the future. This wasn't just a tournament, it was a launch pad. The APL has set a new benchmark, and its success here in Delhi is a massive boost for the sports profile across India and the globe. From the lights of the Yamuna Sports Complex in Delhi, and from all of us here, we thank you for watching this first chapter of what promises to be an epic story, and we leave you with pictures of the Rajputana Royals. They are the inaugural Archery Premier League champions.